Hello and welcome back to Altheya, the Dragon Empire. Our heroes were investigating old tunnels beneath Ashen Rest in search for the rogue illuminator of the Lamplighters Guild, Morris Goldsight. Battling against some mercenaries, the party learnt that Morris had been alerted to their search and had set off for the town walls and the superior everlights built into the watchtowers there. Heading back to Bright Shadow Cathedral in order to meet with their allies, the party emerged only to witness the everlights of the town turning on and channeling a sickly yellow-green demonic light, which then encapsulated the town in a dome of smoke and light. With Sir Griold, Dwarven Knight of the Realm, as an ally, the party made their way across the town, choosing paths to take and how quickly to move. They were able to seek help from the mysterious elven mage Blackwing, who helped them recover their strength in far less time than was necessary. They aided citizens and Sister Benedicta in the Grumpy Hog Tavern before they decided to go straight to the Watchtower, where they believed Morris was located, hoping to find a weakness in the Everlights and perhaps stop the demonic plot of the Lamplighters Guild. They arrive in the streets before the town wall and are faced with an imposing battle ahead. And that is where we are going to pick back up today. Right at the start, I'm going to move a couple of things into place here.
Just a big old tower. That's cool. That's chill. Oh, we've seen this already.
I'm going to...
And that, at the top of that tower, that's the faulty one.
Yes.
The
Flickering. Faulty tower.
Faulty towers.
Oh my god, that's the end of the here we go.
We are not calling it 40 towers.
Why not? It's perfect.
Basil?
Faulty towers.
A couple of things.
Okay.
Firstly, yes, you are correct. This, I made it quite clear in the last episode. Defeating the enemies here probably should not be your objective. There are many, many enemies. I do have ways of bringing in more.
There's 3 Everlights.
There are 3 Everlights here that have their own effects and things like that. You are outnumbered. These are quite strong enemies in some cases. Some are weak, some are going to be minions, but some of them are also quite strong. Your objective is this tower and stopping the light within. I want to make it clear, especially for the people at home listening and watching as well, this is... Like I said, this is not really a fair fight. And that's okay, because you guys are heroes, and sometimes the stakes need to be high. You need to surpass the odds, and that's okay. We have a very strong element of trust here. These guys trust me, I trust them, and sometimes you need these kind of moments. And, you know, I've tried my best to make it fair. You've got allies that are coming in to help you. You've gained some support of magical creatures. You've got Sir Griold. There may be ways as well for things in this environment to help you. You guys will have fate dice. One of the things that you did see maybe briefly on the map is there is a group of civilians with some civilian guards. Think of them as like a great way of using fate points. If you suddenly desperately need healing, you can spend a fate point to maybe suggest, well, maybe one of them is a healer and can heal me even for a small amount. You know, it'll probably be like a cure wounds or something like that. Or, hey, can I spend a fate point to have this guard run out and defend me from this thing or attack this thing next to me or shove me out the way, something like that, right? They are going to act on their own, but fate points are a great way of using that as well.
Okay.
Feel free to be creative as well. Everything you see on the battlefield is going to be pretty much represented. So podcast listeners, we'll do our best to describe it, but this is one I recommend maybe you come back and watch the VOD to get the visuals because it's kind of a cool map as well.
Yeah, if not, there's a big old tower that we're headed towards.
Yeah.
There's about 20 enemies on the board.
Yeah, I'll describe it all in a minute and we'll go through everything.
And a lot of fire.
Yes, that is a thing that we didn't see in the sort of end of the episode, is that as this chaos has been brewing and these demons have a lot of fire powers and smoke powers, flames are beginning to spread throughout the city. Right, the first thing we need to do though is that all-important fate pool.
All right,
Yes.
max out this time,
This
right?
is the time.
Let's just not mess
Good
about
vibes.
anymore.
Max
All right.
vibes.
I kind of want to wait
I've
for
rolled.
Ree to roll.
I
You've
already
rolled.
rolled. I already rolled.
A 6,
I've got a 6.
dice for you guys.
5.
A dice for you guys.
A 4.
A dice for you guys.
Trot.
4.
Hey!
Dice for you guys.
And finally, Mark's roll.
2.
Based.
A dice for him. Okay, so it's 4 and 1.
It's the 2 dice
It
again.
is a 4 and 1. Definitely use them.
Okay.
I'm going to also tell you, and again, pre-warn you, you've already had a battle like this. This is a big, important battle, which means that the enemies and the environment might have ways for me to take your fate dice if, for example, you don't choose not to spend them thinking, oh, we'll just keep them all so Mark can't use them, there are mechanics in place where I can steal them if you have too many.
But it's likely they've got ways to spend fate as well, which will give it back to us.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. The enemies all have ways of spending fate and stuff like that.
Fate is in flux.
So, to describe what you see before you guys, I've placed you right at the beginning of this sort of small square or plaza. There are a number of buildings on either side, two basically on either side, with the wall forming the back of the map with two more houses there. You can see that there are broken pieces of stone wall, crumbled, fallen over pillars, pieces of building that have collapsed, all of which are providing cover. There is a barricade of an overturned wagon and some barrels and crates that the guards and the civilians have all crowded around. You can see that two of the buildings, which I'm going to indicate on either side, you can see movement and you can hear shouts and screams of civilians in those buildings as well.
Okay.
There is a set of stairs leading up to a guard barracks, which is connected to the wall itself. And that is how you access the wall if you have to go up the stairs and things like that. You go up through this barracks. There is a doorway just here on the inside, and then that you can go through the building and end up on the wall itself.
Okay.
The tower is accessed via the wall as well.
Trying to figure out how far away we are from the actual foot of the stairwell.
From the foot of the stairwell, I believe it to be about 85 feet, depending on who. Like Rowan is about 85, 90 feet. So, you know, Xanthius, you're technically about 5 feet closer, maybe.
Yeah.
You know, Ophelia's a bit further away.
Okay. Well, we're not getting there in one turn.
Yes. In terms of the enemies that you can see, I should also point out that the barracks building that has the access is one of the worst buildings for fire. It is engulfed in an inferno. Make that clear.
Okay.
Enemies-wise, you have pouring out of two of the Everlights, you can see these demonic bestial figures. They are pretty much humanoid in shape, but almost made of this sickly yellow smoke, bright burning red eyes. They look the least physical and less substantial. You have tucked behind some broken walls what appear to be demonic-looking foot soldiers. They wear scrapped together armor made of leather and sinew and plates of foul metal. They have humanoid features, but they're all distorted and elongating. Mouths that are too big, horns, broken horns and broken claws, tails, things like that. One of these behind the wall is a much more handsome-looking figure. You can't tell if they're male or female, but they're dressed in fine clothes. They have fine armor on, and they seem to be a little bit more put together.
Okay.
You also have two flying swarms of these little bestial-looking creatures that are burning. They're kind of giving off this phosphorus white smoke, and they just chittering, almost like imps and bats kind of merged together. You've got two of swarms of those flying around. I'll do this creature first. There is also somebody flying around the tower, a winged demon-looking creature that has bandoliers, and it has all these weird-looking spheres and alchemical flasks and things like that that are strapped across its chest.
Okay.
And then finally,
I wonder what that one does.
up on the wall itself, scanning the battlefield, you see a demonic figure that draws your eye immediately. They are nearly sort of probably about as tall as Rowan, 9-10 feet tall. They have four arms, two huge forearms, and then two smaller arms around their midriff. Their face is draconic almost, but then twisted and warped. There's too many horns. There's too many mouths. There's actually two mouths, one in the lower jaw, one in the upper jaw. And it is clad in a mixture of clothing and armor, but you also notice that this thing is wielding strange weaponry. In its two enormous hands, it has a demon sniper rifle. Made of like demonic metal. It has like a crystalline scope. You can see that the mouth is shaped like a roaring demon's face and is trailing demonic fire. In its two smaller hands, it has a large axe and a pistol, like a demonic pistol as well.
This guy's been opening loot boxes, you can tell.
Well, this is one of the things in Altheya is the demons, and you know, you guys wouldn't necessarily know this, but out of character, character. The demons and the devils, their whole thing is that there's lots and lots of them, and they've discovered Fellite and Hellblood, which are basically like explosives, and they've created firearms, like demonic firearms, basically. So that's how they fight against like the Celestials and the Elves and the Elementals, is they use these demon engines and demon weapons. They're like, it's like demon technology.
We don't have.
Altheya doesn't have that. Altheya has only just started to develop firearms in Kuldra specifically. People have started to create like flintlocks and muskets, but they're very rare and kind of experimental still. So demonic weapons are, but they're also very innately magical, right? They're not powered by gunpowder, they're powered by demonic materials, right?
Sure.
So you can't, it's not like you can just go out and buy, the materials you need for them and stuff.
Like sniper.
Exactly, yeah.
So is it something that we know what it does? Or is it like he's just holding
He's never seen it.
It looks a bit like a crossbow, right? Maybe you guys would be like, that looks like some sort of crossbow. Out of game as players, yeah, this is very clearly a sniper rifle.
Yeah.
He's on an elevated position where he can see the whole map.
Probably see him shooting at stuff.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm going to say that. So as you guys arrive, you guys kind of enter into this space. You can see that there is a squad of the Duke's Guard. They're huddling the civilians down, and they're taking cover from all of the demonic foot soldiers on the ground who are throwing like blasts of fire. They've got like crossbows, things like that. They're all kind of shooting at them. And then you see and hear this loud as this blast just evaporates one of the guards that's not on the map. It just slams into him and sends him flying. And you see that happen, and as this figure up on the wall seems to notice you all arrive, it will speak out. New prey has arrived. My good friend Balascore is throwing quite the engagement here. Welcome, prey. Who will be next to taste Neros's wrath? And then he begins to bring the rifle up to his shoulder.
Not me.
Which mouth is he speaking out of?
He speaks out of both simultaneously. It also, you kind of actually get the sense that you actually see in his stomach there is a third mouth that is silent. It's
what does
not
that one do?
speaking.
point of
It's
the
got like
second one?
eyes in his chest and like a big toothy face, but it's also covered in armor, like almost like it's wearing a helmet, but
got
that's the
belly
body
face.
armor. It's got belly
Like
face,
Krang.
but big,
big.
not little, but big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
With that,
I think that's the big.
we are going to roll initiative.
Rock and roll buckaroos, let's
Okie
go.
dokie. Okie dokie.
I've got one other thing to. I've got one other thing to explain to you guys as well. After
Tonight we
we're
done
rolling.
like heroes.
Automatic D20 or stone D20.
Which one?
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Reed, pick a d20 for me.
Oh, what responsibility.
Rowan? The Rowan one? Which one's most Rowan?
Zan.
This one's
Zan
probably
Flames.
Okay.
Actually, the stone one.
I believe.
Oh, natural 20!
Fucking 3.
I just took all your luck
You
there.
did.
I just went in my third mouth. Nom 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 nom.
Oh, the belly mouse.
Okay, not too bad.
No, we're all right.
mean-
We're all right. I'm all right.
No,
Bear
shame
with
you.
me. I have a lot of shit.
Yeah, no,
No problemo.
No problem.
It's
Should we just go to Lottie Fun
No.
while this happens?
What if we just turned around and left?
Yeah? I mean, that is an option, right?
This is
We
over
could
our
just be
heads.
like, do you know what?
This is
we
in
just-
our town.
Should we
It's,
just,
who said it last time? How beholden are we to Ashen Rest?
Gruff never
The
intended to settle
dome's
here.
kind of keeping us in.
Yeah.
You have that problem.
Not going to be there
Also, don't play D&D if you're not going to be heroes, guys.
You mean we can't be anti-hero?
You can be anti-heroes, but don't just be people who go like, oh, big scary fight, run away.
Run away.
Dude just shot a sniper.
Yeah.
He evaporated a guy.
Eviscerate.
Well, he didn't
I think is
evaporate.
the
He's
word.
dead, but he's got a big hole in his chest. Yeah.
He's in the shadow realm.
That could be me.
Shadow realm.
What's the name of the gun?
And then I'm gonna do.
Sneeper McSneepyson.
Sneepy.
I forgot to write down the name of the gun.
Nero is the name of the.
Nero.
Neros.
Neros.
Neros. Demonic
Neros.
Commander Neros is his full title.
And the gun.
Oh,
The gun might have a name.
I thought
You don't know
were
that.
saying that
Gunny
his gun was
McGun.
Neros.
No. The demonic Commander Neros is his name, and Balascore is like some figure that he referred to.
Sure.
Which I think is the big face guy in the sky.
Right.
He's the one trying to get here.
Um.
Wriggle in.
So I heard. Did anybody get higher? What did you get, Gruff? You got like a natural 20.
I got
So
a natural 20, so 21.
21. Anyone get higher than that?
No.
All right. So we have Gruff at the top with a 21. Did anyone get a 19 or higher?
No.
All right.
No, my name is
Just because I want to make sure I write this in order, just in case I miss people. Did anybody get a 17 or higher?
17.
17 exactly. All right, Ophelia.
Oh, I don't know what to do. I'm scared.
Should probably start saying goodbye. My name is Gruff.
Goodbye, nice to meet you. I'm tomorrow.
Yeah.
14 or higher.
15.
15 for Xanthius.
Yes.
Zanny Wanny.
And for Rowan, I think you can just skim through the list.
No, I need to go through.
And so we've got the allies as well. We've got favourite Raven that goes.
You got the
before
Raven.
or after your turn, and the same for Griol.
So Griol. You will also have Daisy and Sister Benedicta coming in as well. I've got stats for Daisy, so I'm going to run Daisy.
Okay,
cool.
Nice.
Yeah. Trot, so did you get, Rowan, did he get 10 or lower?
Yeah.
So,
I don't like how many categories he's.
I mean, you've seen what's on the map.
Yeah, I know.
So,
Are these ones with shields, are they with us or against us?
Against, they are like the roughly
Rowan, you said you got
thrown
4?
together like mercenary
Yeah.
types. Demons.
okay, so...
Buttholes, yeah.
Demon butthole.
You're as bright as a Belisha.
Excuse me?
Demon. What? It's from an old CBBC show I used to watch as a kid.
Oh,
Carisha.
Nice
you're as bright
timely
as a
reference.
Belisha. Demon.
okay.
Okay. So, the other thing, mechanically, I'm going to tell you guys is, and we kind of, this is a bit behind the scenes, you guys, in the last adventure, one of the things that you were doing is deciding how quickly you moved, where exactly you went, how much time you wanted to spend in Ashen Rest, like maybe gathering allies or helping people before you came here. With the decisions that you ended up making, you basically had 8 time points, if you want to think of it that way,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
The way I did this is I had a score of 20 points. I've taken your 8 away, right? Because that's to represent the time you took to get here. Then I made a check for Morris to see how far along he is with repairing the device.
Okay.
And that resulted in another 4 time points,
Sure.
which leaves out of the 20, 8 time points left.
Okay.
Those are going to translate into turns.
Oh.
So Morris, it will take at least 8 turns before he can fix the device. Now, he'll still have to make checks after those 8 turns, but in theory, I could roll high on the first check and he fixes that on the 8th turn, at the end of the 8th turn.
I see. So
So you
minimum
have a time down. You can see, and I'll say like this, so your characters know this, you can see that erratic flickering of this light and the dome and everything else is beginning to, you know that he is imminently about to fix this thing.
One of the demons looks up. How long left, Morris?
About X amount of seconds. Yeah.
Okay.
No, but you can
8
tell.
turns.
You know that's a bit of out of game knowledge.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I want you guys to be clear that
We know that
this
you
is
can
you
do.
are on a time limit here.
Sure.
Alrighty. So
8 turns to die.
with that.
For him.
You, as you guys arrive and like the demon calls out to you, Neros calls out to you, you see the kind of frightened-looking civilians and guards look towards you all with hope. They're for the moment, it looks like they were almost about to resign themselves to death, to defeat. You can see that the Everlights are glowing with that sickly yellow light, threatening to consume and to maybe possess them. But they see all of you, and there is a flicker of, maybe they've come to save us. Maybe this is it. You, like I said, you can hear screaming and cries coming from the 2 buildings on either side as well. There are still civilians trapped in there. But we begin the battle for Ashen Rest, and we start with Gruff. Unless Trot was holding up a d6 for a reason.
I forgot we did fate.
We've done it.
Yeah.
4 and 1.
I think surveying the scene, Gruff is gonna take a really long, deep breath in. And as he does, that kind of armor of oak and thorn starts to cover his chest. All right, boyos. This is it. You all ready?
Not at all. But let's go.
There's people to save. Let's kick these demons out of here.
I will. Oh, I just don't know how fast to go, how hard, like, you know.
Kitten.
Now's the time.
Now I'll turn into a kitten. and
One
I'll
hit point.
Roll over my little belly and be like, I'm so cute.
But those demons, though, they love it.
They're afraid of cats, right?
Yeah?
I
No, apparently not.
will. I will cast Moonbeam. I will,
Hell yeah.
you know, point the staff out, and that illusory cell will fly out towards the eastern side of the plaza, over and hover over the Everlight and a group of minions
Yeah.
that are clustered there.
All right.
Half
That
the
is
template.
well within your range, I'm assuming.
The range is 120 foot.
So if you place that directly on the Everlight, I believe that the radius will hit all of the minions.
Yes. So if you could make con saving throws, please,
Mm-hmm.
for them.
I'm just going to make one roll because I don't want to spend too much time. They all fail.
Good.
And then that is
And does it do damage? I believe it's the start of their turn, or does it do damage?
The first time they enter. So 2d10.
2d10.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, because it's level 2.
Yep. Now, I will also remind you that these Everlights, when you've destroyed them before, it's been slightly different. Now they are surrounded by this demonic smoke, which does give it some protection from being damaged. It can still be damaged, but it's basically giving it extra hit points.
Okay.
9 points of radiant damage.
9 points of radiant damage.
Nice.
Enough to destroy all of the minions.
Oh.
They are minions.
I'll get rid of them.
Wicked.
And
However,
now you're
the-
spawn killing them.
Yeah. If you leave it there, for sure.
May as well leave it there for the Everlight, right?
Yeah, would the Everlight take damage?
The Everlight does indeed take some damage. Some of that smoke begins to burn away, being disintegrated into kind of radiant motes of light and dust. However, it is still lit and it is still burning, and it begins to swell with energy as well.
Okay.
Now, as the Everlights, well, they do have a turn, but you will probably say that, yeah, just like, you know, they can't move or anything like that, so it will just do damage to them once per turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would also like to move 35 foot. Actually, I think I'm gonna. I was thinking of moving. Do I have to be a certain distance
Ophelia, you're the next
within
player up.
the moonbeam, or?
I don't believe so. We checked this last time. I
Yeah.
believe you're okay.
You can
as long
move,
as you're
yeah.
concentrating on it. It's a concentration spell, right?
Actually, no. I will move towards. So there's like a cart halfway between me and the building with the civilians in it. So if you could just tuck me behind it, yeah.
5:30. That's the
So I
max you
can
can
tuck
go.
behind it and get a little bit of cover as well.
Good.
Okay.
So Griold will go after me, and I think I'd like him to shoot the Everlight that's in the moonbeam.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go,
Okay.
bro. Ugh, not good. Or is it no? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 to hit.
Does hit. Yeah. These are small targets. Like to actually hit the precise points on them is quite difficult. They do have resistance against non-magical damage. So it's
It
kind of
is.
half damage.
Non-magical, 8 points of damage,
So
half
4.
to 4.
Okay. The bolt does strike, but that smoke, almost like tendrils or tentacles, kind of impact takes away some of the impact, and the Everlight is still up.
Cool.
I think let's have him back me up. So can he jump?
Move
by the
25
cart?
feet.
5, 10, 15 to let here, or
Yep.
like
A
around?
little bit more behind the cart. So yeah, or me. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
It's murder she wrote.
All right, end of turn?
Yeah.
All right. Commander Neros, Demonic Commander Neros, is going to... He has a bit of a target-rich environment right now. You and Sir Griold Gruff have just taken cover, so he's less interested in you. He will... Okay, let's roll it randomly. He doesn't know what you guys can do yet. So 1, 2, Xanthius, 3, 4, Rowan,
Sounds like you want a D3.
5, 6, Ophelia. I do not want one of your shitty D3s. Rowan, unfortunately, smack bang in the middle. So you watch as Commander Neros brings up this demonic sniper rifle. To you would look like an armless crossbow almost. And you almost see a burning rune appear in the air in front of you. And he is just locked onto you. You are marked.
Oh, damn.
God. Okay.
He does not have any other creatures nearby, so that is all he's going to do for now. Yep. He just basically, you see almost like a demonic runic laser pointer kind of appearing over like Rowan's chest as he's looking at you, Rowan.
You used to have a laser pointer. Where did they go?
Ophelia,
Ophelia will raise Veracity into the air,
don't get them.
and she'll just say, "Time to make some demons bleed," and she will rage, and that red light will manifest around her.
Yes.
And she will charge towards the group of demons on the left-hand side of the board.
This pack of minions?
Yes, please.
Okay, so let's see how far you can go.
35.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Yeah, you can get up to one
Yeah,
of them.
she's going to leap right in there and just
Okay.
go ham on these boys with Veracity.
Alrighty.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15 to hit.
15 more hit. Please roll your damage. Because they're minions, you can do over damage depending on the weapon you're attacking with.
7, 8 damage.
8 points of damage. That one right in front of you, Ophelia, as a Veracity slams into it. You watch as that creature made of smoke just dissipates, but that burning smoke just assails you. Take 1 point of fire damage.
Alrighty.
It's got the aura thing, yeah. Does that do any over damage, or what's that?
It unfortunately does not do enough to injure any of the other minions, but also none of them are within 5 foot of reach.
Right.
And I'll offhand whip attack the
Okay.
next one. 16, 20 to hit.
20 hits,
3 points of damage.
3 points of damage. Enough to kill a minion, not enough to do over damage. And unfortunately, again, Ophelia, you're going to take 1 point of fire damage.
Alrighty. And then after my turn, I will send the Faywrought Raven in and get them to fly in and use a beak attack against the Everlight.
Against the Everlight itself.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Is this
And this counts as magical.
does count?
It's because it's a magically created creature.
Sweet.
24 to hit.
24 hits.
And that is 4 piercing damage, and I'm going to bonus action use Swift Wings so it can move without provoking an opportunity attack.
Okay.
And I'll have it move back just a little bit out of
Behind
back
the
towards-
building?
Or, yeah, just to get some cover from demons.
Yeah.
And that is my turn. Thank
Okay,
you.
great stuff. Alrighty, after Ophelia, the minions would go. Luckily, you've destroyed most of them for now. These two are just going to swarm Ophelia.
Go for it.
And they're going to make a group attack, so both of them are going to attack at once. That is only going to be... Now, you didn't reckless attack, did you?
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't. So that is only going to be a 12 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
All right, they miss. So these two kind of come in, slashing with all their claws, trying to get to you, but they do think. The one thing you do notice is as you've moved in... forgive me, I've got a lot going on. When you got within 5 feet of these things, Ophelia, these creatures, that smoke that they're made of is so foul smelling. They have an ability called Toxic Presence. You have a -1 penalty to saving throws and attack rolls for each minion within 5 feet of you.
Okay.
Now, at the time, you only had 1, so it was only been 1, you still would have hit, and it's no problem. But now you have 2, so you have -2 to attack rolls and saving throws while these things are around you. All right?
Yep.
Okay. Xanthius.
Oh man, the rune that's on Rowan's chest, is that? I mean, you're moving a little bit. Is it like locked onto your chest?
Yeah,
or is it
it's
just
clearly following him wherever. If like Rowan sways or looks like he's moving to the side, this thing follows, and you can see the demon himself is very clearly aiming as well.
Also, last time I had Bardic Inspiration, how long does that last for?
10 minutes.
10 minutes, so that'd be gone
It
by
would have
now.
been gone by now. Yeah.
Just trying to figure out if is there a way I can protect Rowan here. Like,
Potentially.
you're gonna move. I trust you to move. I'm gonna get out of the way from Rowan.
Oh, that
And,
looks bad. I'm out.
I'm gonna head towards. Well, I figure you're gonna be moving on your turn anyway, right? So, like, if I just stand in your way, you aren't gonna be moving, and that's gonna be pretty rough. So, I'm not gonna do that.
Rowan's just whale eyeing.
Cool.
Whale
With that information,
eyeing you.
5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to move 20 feet to the same like cart that Gruff is hiding behind, Gruff and Griold. And I want to wang out a Chaos Bolt towards the. I guess this is technically north. Those
Why
two.
would this be north?
Because this is the western tower.
I guess so, yeah. But for the sake of for the map, we can.
All right.
But yeah, no, you're right. Yeah.
To the west, those two shielded, armored
Behind cover.
guys behind cover.
All right, they do have cover, so they have +2 AC for half cover right now.
I'm twinning it as well. Sorry,
Okay.
so it does hit both of them.
Or did you? You have to roll to hit.
I do, but
So,
yeah.
you will make an attack
Spend
against both of them.
2 sorcery points, twinning a chaos bolt.
Okay.
God.
So it's hitting those two for now. Imagine if this just changed and wipes out. Just what if it does, though, you know?
Well, it does have a range limit on the chaining, I believe.
It might end at the
Yeah.
little flying boys.
Yeah, 30 feet. I can wang across the board. All right, so against the northernmost one for now,
Okay.
that is a 10 plus 5, so 15.
15 with their cover, it just misses. In fact, it hits the cover itself. The AC bonus, that +2 AC, just protected them as they basically duck down, slamming against it.
You want a sorcery point?
Well, no, I don't have any left.
Oh.
Why are you making that face?
Does it do damage to the cover, and therefore can it chain from the cover? Okay.
Unless it specifically said, no, I'm going to say,
No,
like,
okay.
it will damage the cover, but this is a big chunk of, like, fallen building that they're taking refuge behind, right?
Yes. All right, against the second one, the
Oh,
Doesn't
what
count.
was that?
a 12 plus 5, so 17.
Does hit, yes.
Oh, good. Okay, so that is 2d8s of damage. This
Now, remember, if this changed, this might
Just chaos twinned.
I chaos twin.
means nothing to
need
nobody
to-
that's seen Chaos Twins.
Everyone knows.
Everyone knows
Everyone
Chaos
knows.
Twins.
I need to call it that. Okay.
Yeah.
The chaos.
So 2d8s, a 5 and a 3. It doesn't chain.
Okay.
However, it's between lightning or fire. I will choose lightning
Okay.
because demons. So it's 8 lightning damage to one of those guards behind.
So I'm going to say that is going to be number 2, that foot soldier. So 8 lightning damage, yes?
Yes.
Yeah, you watch as the lightning strikes into the creature, kind of races all over its body. This one is physically formed, like this is an actual creature, not just smoke and things like that. So you hear like blood hiss and boil, and the creature's
Cool. And this wagon that we're behind, can it be moved?
yeah. It's quite heavy. It's laden with like chests and barrels and things like that. Yeah.
Because I only have a bonus action left, but I almost want to make a suggestion to Gruff and Griold, like, can we rotate this thing, maybe push it along the battlefield,
Yeah.
use it as cover from the sniper?
It would require quite a lot of strength to move, but it's definitely possible.
Gruff and Griold.
I have no strength.
You don't have strength?
No.
Griold!
He's an archer.
Oh,
He's strong, but he's not super strong.
between the three of us.
Yeah, I mean, potentially if all 3 of you moved it, maybe.
Yeah.
But it's definitely going to be quite a lot to try and move it. It'll probably be like a full action and...
But no, I won't.
All right.
I won't use my bonus action unless I can spend that like spinning the cart or whatever. But like,
Probably no. It would probably be a full action to move this thing, and you'd have to probably make an athletics check.
okay.
But
That's
definitely
me.
a cool idea. Alrighty.
Thanks, bro.
All right. After Xanthias, it is the demonic bombardier.
Oh, good.
So I'm gonna go.
Why don't we
go.
go with De Bombardier?
De bomb.
De Bomb.
It's de bomb.
De Bomb.
The bomb.
30.
De Bombardier.
You just made a whole
bomb.
pack
Tom
of
De
us as
Bombardier.
well. You just made a whole pack of us as well.
I have. We don't know what this guy's range is. He is quite far away.
Oh no, he's not. He's a bit closer now.
He's getting very
He's
close
getting
all of a
closer.
sudden.
And look where he's coming.
He's got
He
6.
can't actually get all the way over there.
can't get
so
the
I'm
all the
gonna
way
go
over.
there.
Can't make it.
He's gonna go
Shame.
10, 15, 20, 30 to here.
So he moves to pretty much the center of the board, but still flying.
He is flying. I'm going to say that he is flying. Yeah, there's no reason that's 20 feet. He's about 40 feet up in the air currently.
Okay.
And then he is going to. He has to drop it on his path if I'm going to use any of those. So I'm just going to use his Hurl Flame ability, which is his basic attack. And he is going to target. You know what? Like, this is all of these NPCs count as targets. He's actually going to target some of the NPC guards with his Hurl Flame.
Okay.
That is going to be 15, which with their cover is not enough to hit them. So the guard kind of manages to duck underneath the barricade as this blast of flame, just kind of conjured magical flame from the demon's hand, slams into it. But you can see that this demon is definitely preparing, is like pulling things out of these bandoliers, maybe getting ready for something. Then it is the demon foot soldiers go.
The shield boys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, here they
move up.
come.
Yeah, leave cover, idiots.
Well, no, they're
cover.
going to take new cover. So.
The Gears of War style transferring cover.
Yeah, they are literally doing the Gears of War roadie run, basically. These three are going to stay where they are, I think, though. The two that have just moved up, including the one that was injured, the injured one is going to see 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah. So seeing the three of you crowded behind that crate pulls out this kind of flask-looking device and throws it towards you. I need Gruff, Griold, and Xanthias to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
I'm going to use a fate point to kick it in the air.
Yeah, you've got fate.
Dexterity.
Gruff fails.
Okay.
Where's my D20's gone? There it is.
Griol.
It is a low DC, so it's probably worth telling me. It's not super
8
low.
for Gruff.
Okay, 8 is still a fail.
11 for Griol.
11 just barely succeeds for Griold.
5.
5. So Gruff and Xanthias, this kind of flask detonates and it covers you both in this thick, oily ichor. Called demon ichor. Foul ichor, it's called, sorry.
Don't say dicker.
All I'm going to tell you for now is that this stuff is sticky and slippery. Your speed is both reduced by 10 feet. Both of you have your speed reduced by 10 feet. There are other effects, but you will have to try and figure out what those are.
Highly flammable.
And then the second one that moved up is going to take a shot at. He doesn't want to mess with the commander's prey, so he will take a shot at, from this angle, probably Griold, actually, who will get some cover. He will get half cover from this.
Okay.
So he gets +2 AC. Kim, for your benefit. That is going to be an 18 to hit.
19.
19 with the +2. So again, Griot kind of throws himself up against the wagon as the... you can see that these guys have got like crossbows, like hand crossbows, like demonic hand crossbows. Cool. And the bolt just slams into the thing next to him. The other two foot soldiers are going to pick on Ophelia, unfortunately. Actually, no, one's going to go for some of the guards behind the barricade as well. So they're going to make ranged attacks. So Ophelia against you, that is going to be a miss. That's only going to be an 8 to hit.
Cool.
And then against the guard, who does have some cover, that was cocked. That unfortunately is going to hit. And I'm going to basically treat these guys as minions themselves as well. So one of the guards is taken out by one of these bolts that slams into him as this demon crossbow flies into him and takes him down. You can hear that the sort of more handsome looking demon, the one who's a bit more put together, is calling out like, yes, take down the guards, then focus on the others. That one looks dangerous, and he's pointing over to Ophelia like, we must take that one out soon. That is going to be their go.
Make them
It is then that well-spoken, the well-dressed demon, the Cambion, who's going to go next.
Okay.
They're not a full Cambion, for those of you who know what they are. Lots of potential targets here for different things. He is going to...
Shit himself and flee.
The problem is I've got a lot of potential problems. Oh, you guys got hit by the oil, didn't you?
We've been ickered.
He's gonna fly over to here, and then seeing Gruff, Xanthias, and the cart, he points a finger, and a long beam of fire, is gonna scorch across the ground, go through into the barricade. You will get +2 to your dex saving throws for this because of the cover, but it is a dexterity saving throw from both of you, I'm afraid.
Wait, sorry, did the icker do damage before?
No, it didn't do damage.
Okay.
It just
slowed
coated
you.
us.
Yeah, and coated you.
I've got long strider.
So dexterity saving throw, please. You do have fate points available.
I won't use a fate point because I'm already resistant to fire.
I will use it.
However, the icker might. Yeah,
I'm going to use a fate
Okay.
point
All
because
right. So Gruff uses a fate point.
it's okay though. Watch this drive.
You get +2 to it as well because of the cover.
19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25,
It's a success.
26,
So you can take half
27,
damage.
28.
Yep.
Nat 20.
28 from a 19?
So a 19 plus 6 with a fate dice.
Oh, you rolled the
Oh.
fate dice, of course. I was
Plus-
like,
1 deck.
Yeah,
Plus 2
that's-
from the cover.
yeah, no, I was like, I forgot you'd rolled the fate dice. Sorry.
Do I sweat the ichor off of me?
You don't. You do succeed. So you'd normally take half damage.
I got nat 20, so 23.
23.
Damage.
So you would normally also take half damage and then half again. I will tell you now that foul ichor makes you vulnerable to fire. So it will basically take away. You would normally take double damage, and then you would obviously half it. You're gonna half it
removes
just
my
once.
resistance.
Yes, but
now
you
I
still
have-
save,
okay.
so you still take half. Kim, you're just going to take the normal amount of damage because it would have doubled it, and then it would have halved it because of resistance, saving throw, and blah blah blah.
Okay, just tell me how much you've hurt.
I will just take. I will just
Tell me how
you-
mu's you've hurt me.
I will tell you the damage. So this is don't need d8.
That was a real math panic in my brain.
Yeah.
That's going to be.
There's a really real panic in my brain too.
So it would have been.
Hands
So it would have been 12 fire damage, double to 24. But then you guys succeeded, so it's halved back down to 12. So Gruff, you take 12. Xanthus, you take 6. Fire damage.
Okay.
That ichor does not go away, by the way, and you are now both on fire.
Oh.
The cart as well, because of the angle, he did not catch Griold, but the cart as well is ignited.
Push that bitch. I need to roll for concentration.
You do. So it'll be DC 10.
DC 10. I don't add any modifier.
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution.
You got +3.
Plus 3. Okay.
Nice.
I rolled 2, so 5.
So the moonbeam, sadly,
No.
Okay. Well, we can still destroy that lantern.
it was damaged. It was damaged. That is going to be the Cambion's go as he kind of kamehamehas a blast of fire like a fiery wave.
You can't hate it. You can't hate it.
We then go to Rowan.
6. Totally cool. Everything's fine. Rowan. Rowan is not going to move. He's going to cast Silent Image, and a 15-foot cube floating between the line of sight of this guy and me is going to be a big rock.
What, in the air?
Yep. In a space I can see, I can create a silent image within 60 feet. I create an image of an object, a creature, or some other visible phenomenon that's no larger than a 15-foot cube. The image appears at a spot within range and lasts for the duration, which is 10 minutes. It's purely visual. So I block line of sight.
Huh.
Well, because there is a way to identify if an illusion is real or not. Can you carry on reading the spell?
Yeah, isn't there like a saving throw?
Yeah.
Still.
There's normally a...
Physical interaction with the image
Physical
reveals it to be an illusion.
But you can also make an investigation check, I think.
A creature that uses its action to examine the image determines that it's an illusion with a successful intelligence investigation check.
But even if you know it's an illusion, it's still
I'm just
like
blocking.
it still blocks.
No, because when you know it's an illusion, it becomes see-through.
Okay.
Doesn't say that.
I believe it does.
I mean, still.
Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah.
If a creature
becomes
discerns
translucent.
the illusion for what it is, it can see through the image.
But it would need to use its action to do that. And I guess you can just create it floating in midair. So yeah. Yeah, it blocks as far as this thing is concerned until it can determine that this is an illusion. You are hidden from it.
Hell
Now,
yeah.
that doesn't mean to say that he can't move his position and regain line of sight on you, because right now it is just a pure, like, if you, in fact, actually, let's pick exactly where you're placing this thing.
Yeah.
That's going to matter.
Can we use this cage?
Yeah, I do actually have a boulder I can go fetch as well.
Does it have Rowan's face on it?
It
though?
does have Rowan's face on it.
Good.
Yeah, so are we placing it, like, somewhere like
Yeah.
here?
Yeah.
All right, let me go get an actual rock. I have one.
Actually, the rock looks like
rock.
in very early episode we were at Peony Post.
Right.
We went to the market and I bought a little
Yeah.
figurine from an old lady.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like a
lady.
super-sized version of that.
Oh, that's
Aw, that's a nice throwback.
Yeah.
So
But it's got
nice.
Rowan's face on this curvaceous feminine.
There we go. So yeah, so we see hovering in the air, what, 10 foot?
Yeah, 15 foot.
15 foot, so this huge rock appears just in the middle of the air between you and this thing. The rune doesn't go, but you definitely are like, you hear like, didn't expect them to use magic, reposition.
I'm gonna move towards the rock so that it stays blocked closer to these NPCs.
Okay.
10, 15, like there.
Okay.
Hello, everybody.
You see the civilians are just like holding their like ears, they're crouched down. The guard, one of them looks a bit more senior, like maybe a sergeant, and he's just like, oh, by science and saints, thank God you've arrived.
I don't want anyone to panic. It's going to be all right. We just need to make it up to those steps right there. If you can help us in any way to distract them.
Give me a persuasion roll. It's going to be a high DC because right now they are very scared, but you also might be able to stave off any of them falling victim to their fear and things like that as well.
All right. 6.
6 total?
Plus 5,
So an 11. You see the civilians are just too overwhelmed by fear to like even really hear what you said. But the sergeant, you know, his guards are like, one of them's dead, the other two are looking panicked, but he looks at you and he's just like, what do you need? What can we do? I need to protect these people, but if there's a way we can help. So if you want to, like, so next turn, I would say you can give him an order, and he'll do what you tell him, basically.
Sweet.
If you give him an order. The civilians, yeah, they're going to take a bit more convincing if you want to get them on board.
all right.
All right.
Nice.
Cool move.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Has that blocked the civilians from the sniper as well? Like,
Some of them, yes. Like, some of them I can definitely, some of the ones on the far side, they're not quite blocked by it. I mean, it is 15 feet, but he can also, like, shuffle this way and stuff like that. So, yeah, if he repositions, like, for example, if he flew over here, he would have clean line of sight to Rowan still. Or if he flew up on top of the tower, he would be able to, you know, or climb up or whatever.
Fly?
If he can, you don't know.
he's got a hook shot.
So that was Rowan, end of turn?
End of turn.
Alrighty. In that case, we then
Good
go
move.
to the swarms. So these guys are going to go 5, 15, 20, 25. Ophelia, they're going to come down and basically surround you
Alrighty.
on one flank. And then these guys are going to go 5, 10, 20, 21, 40. They can just about swarm Sir Griold.
But not.
Not gruffing you.
Okay.
If you can move him back to
yeah.
roughly where he was. So they fly down. They actually fly down onto ground level, and they are, because they are a swarm, they can fill your space.
Cool.
So they can move through you. Two things happen. The first time they do that, you take some fire damage. So Ophelia, you're going to take 3 points of fire damage. So Griel takes 5 points of fire damage. Luckily, he wasn't hit by the Icar as well. And then they're basically going to, and that's just like an aura as long as you're in their area. They're kind of made of fire and smoke and phosphorus, and it's just burning you as they're flying and flapping all around you.
Cool.
And then they are going to use their gnashing teeth and claws. So against you, Ophelia, that's a 14 to hit.
Just hits.
Just hits. This is going to be slashing damage, so you will half it because of your rage.
Nice.
So 3, that's only 5, so you only take 2.
Cool.
And then against a Griold is also a 14, which I don't believe hits him.
Does not hit.
So he's kind of defending himself with his armor, bringing up his forearms, batting these things away, but they are now engulfed in that space. So at the start of your turns, you'll take more fire damage when you start your turn there. All right? That is their go. The NPCs right now, so I'm going to, every turn is the NPC's turn, I'm going to make a wisdom saving throw. If they fail that wisdom saving throw, they gain a corruption point, and if they build corruption points slowly, they'll start to become possessed and they'll start potentially turning.
Oh.
Because they are, you know, as you guys are aware, that negative emotions actually kind of feed these things and they feed off of it. 19, so they're actually a benefit. I also, if you like when you persuaded them, Rowan, you're kind of giving them morale. If you can roll high, you'll give them morale, which will give them a bonus to their saving throw. You unfortunately didn't roll high enough that time, but for the future. But they succeed. It's your presence right now. They are not, their fear is being maintained. And then the very last thing that happens is the Everlights themselves. So, with the Everlights, I am going to spend Point of Fate.
Okay.
And I'm going to bring back 4 minions.
No. Oh, on our side?
Yeah.
Okay. So now
We've got to bust that Everlight.
there's a swarm and flying minions on our side.
So you watch Sorry?
How broken is that light?
It looks pretty broken, like it's definitely like mangled. The moonbeam did a shit ton of damage to it, but it's just barely holding on. But you see pouring out these lines of smoke form into these 4 creatures. And then the other thing that happens with the Everlights is... I gotta find my mechanics. Any PC that starts within 30 feet of one, so that would be Altheya, and I believe Gruff, 10, 15, 20, 25, and Xanthias technically. Basically, I get to take a fate point back. So from these Everlights as they're kind of slowly draining away the hope in the scenario. I only get to do it up to 2 points, though. I can't do it if more than that.
Sure.
So
Okay.
I can't just like take all of them.
Yeah.
All right. That is round 1. You've seen some of the mechanics of what's going on. It's quite a complicated fight. Yeah.
1 of 8.
That is another point. That is 1 of 8. You've got 7 rounds left until I start making checks.
So cool.
We go back up to the top.
The Grafmeister.
So I'm on fire.
You are on fire. You take d6 damage, 4 points.
Do I, if I'm can I spend the turn patting myself down or something, or do I
Yes.
need to
No, it is an action to put yourself out, or if you were to conjure water or do anything like that, there are other ways of doing it.
That's the other thing I was thinking, but it's spending a
It's an action.
spell point to do.
Yeah, but it would probably put it out on you and Xanthias.
Yeah, and the cart, because it's
And the cart.
a big radius. So
That fire damage is not doubled because of the vulnerability, by the way. It's only present because you're covered in that ichor.
Right.
So it's just 4. So technically 2 doubled to 4,
I see.
if you want to think of it that way.
in the hopes as well that this might actually wash the ichor off of us.
Yeah, probably.
I think
it's not oil, it's like a demonic substance, yeah.
I think I will kind of whistle and summon Saren back to me, and then she kind of flies overhead, and where she flies, that water falls. So yeah, it's going to start raining about 30-foot cube of rain, also extinguishing flames, all flames in the 30-foot cube.
Yeah. The creatures are still going to generate because they're generating it from their bodies. So it doesn't put the creatures out, but the wagon, you and Xanthias are all put out. And also it does wash away that ichor as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
Man, that spell is coming in clutch.
It is. It's a good one.
He learnt it from the sea.
Oh. You stole it from the sea, didn't you?
And then I will, as a bonus action, cast Shillelagh. Did you say that there was like screams and stuff coming from the building?
Yeah, you can definitely hear that there's civilians trapped inside, and the that round, yeah, they're just continuing. Like you can maybe see people on like the windows, like it looked like they were sort of not necessarily trapped, but yeah, they were being intimidated by what was happening outside.
Okay.
I'm scared. I don't know where to move. I don't know where to go.
You need to get here.
Yeah, I know, but it's just like
This one.
I just
Big
know
tower.
that if I go towards the building, I'm in open ground, and there's so many things.
Yes.
So many things.
Yes. Scary.
So many things, and it's like save civilians, save myself,
Well,
and I can't attack right now because I've done that.
got move and a bonus.
I've done my bonus for Shillelagh. I
right.
am going to move. If I move 35 foot towards the building, where would it get me?
You would get
Direct
to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can pretty much get to here.
Yeah, I've got 35.
Oh, okay,
so
You get behind that cover.
Get to the
You can
building.
get
Yeah.
literally there.
Get me to the building.
That's good.
Cool. What can I hear when I'm here?
Yeah, you can just hear like what's going on? Those things are still outside, and you can hear people panicking inside. Because these guys wouldn't have heard Rowan or anything like that, they are losing themselves to fear. Right? You being at this point, these guys have a point of corruption, so they are getting panicked, and if it reaches a point, they'll probably come out as these possessed creatures. So you can try and calm them down. You can, I don't know, block the door to make sure they can't get out. There's, whatever you guys can think
I guess
of.
if I block the door, then they can't, the demons can't get in as well. But right now, I think all I can do is RP and be like, do not fear, good citizens. I am here to try and save you.
Who's that speaking? Give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion plus 6.
+6, did you say?
19 plus 6.
The knight, man. Well, this is gruff.
I'm not a knight yet.
No, but you want to be.
Not a knight.
A knight errant. Whether it's the resounding tone of your voice, the calming presence, just the fact that somebody is out there and speaking to them, like you hear a, please, we don't know what's going on, please help us, like, we're saving him for now, but those things are out there, and you can hear them sort of like talking back to you, but you've calmed them for now. This round they won't gain a corruption point as you've calmed them.
Nice.
Good.
That's me.
Good.
Anything else on your turn?
No, that's all that Gruff can do.
All right.
With Griold's marksman aim, do I need to declare it before I roll an attack roll, or do I declare it if I say it's a successful attack?
You declare it first. You have to go, this is going to be a marksman aim attack.
I'm trying to decide whether to hit the light or go for the big flappy boy.
There's a lot of enemies. You guys are outnumbered.
Would they impose disadvantage, those flying things?
On Sir
ranged
Griold, technically they are within melee range, so yes, he is making a ranged attack. Actually, you know what? No, Sir Griold would have like the sharpshooter feat, sort of. I'm going to say that being next to an enemy doesn't impose disadvantage on Sir Griold. I think he's a skilled enough shooter that he knows how to like nudge them away and get a quick shot off before he does it.
Okay.
I'm going to say. But using marksman aim does make his speed 0, so he won't be able to move.
Yeah.
And he will take some fire damage at the start of his turn because he starts his turn there as well. So he takes another 5 fire damage.
From the
creatures swarming around him.
Right.
I'm gonna go for the Everlight just because it is continuously spawning buttholes.
Is this a marksman aim?
No. I rolled a 19 plus 5.
Hits.
And then D10 I rolled a 5, 6, 7, 8 points of piercing.
It would be halved because it's resistant, so that's 4. You think that if it wasn't for this smoke protecting it against non-magical attacks, that bolt probably should have shattered it, but whatever force is protecting this thing just keeps it together for just a moment. Like, Griold is probably like, my bolts aren't doing anything to this thing.
Yes. And then I think movement-wise, I can only really...
Yeah, you didn't use marksman aim, so he can move 25 feet. I feel like you're going to be up after Demonic Commander.
Cool beans.
I think the cart's no longer on fire, is it?
It is not.
Can I just tuck myself a little bit closer to the cart?
Yeah, next to Xanthias, basically.
Yeah.
Hey, we high five.
Yeah, he basically kind of shoves these things out of the way and moves next to you.
We kiss.
Gotta deal with these things, boy.
Will do.
Anything else?
That's me.
Start.
All right. The start of Neros' turn, you see that he should fire, basically. It's like the point where he would normally fire, as he basically tracks you for a round, and at the start of the next turn he takes the shot. But with that rocking away, he genuinely thinks it's real at this point, so he lowers the rifle, the rune fades from Rowan, it's no longer targeting you, and he doesn't take a shot. He just sort of like looks confused in that direction. He's quite smart. Would he use his action to investigate this rock, or would he just reposition himself?
How smart are we talking?
He's a pretty smart guy. He is going to... Gruff is the closest one. You do have a bit of cover there. I think, he's actually going to turn... He's going to take a little step, and Gruff...
Repositioning.
He's going to reposition,
Nice.
and he points the rifle this time at Gruff, and Gruff, you see that same rune hovering in front of you. You do currently have cover. You have half cover. If you go prone, it's full cover, but right now you have half cover. And he begins aiming in your direction instead. He's just like, let's see if this one can conjure cover out of nothing. Run for me, prey. And that is his whole turn. He does not do anything else. Ophelia. You are surrounded. You do take some fire damage, I'm afraid.
Yes, I do, yeah.
You take 7 fire damage this time. Ooh, big
That's
one.
nasty. Right, that's not very real.
Not very poggers.
It isn't very poggers.
Yeah. Remind you have 3 points of fate as well, everybody.
Pretty sag, if you ask me.
It's pretty sag. Right. I think I do want to keep wailing, but I think the smart thing for me to do at the minute is disengage and maybe
so action to disengage.
Action, disengage, move.
Yeah.
I want to try. I'm going to spider climb up the wall of this building that's next to me to get some cover.
She's climbing onto roofs again.
Oh God! And I put my blue tack away.
Yeah, up there will be fine.
On top of the Everlight.
Or just behind the corner, just tucked in for some cover.
Yeah, I did.
Just on the roof again.
No, that's
The base is really, really delicate. So actually, let's just like hop her on the chimney.
on the
we know.
I'm on the chimney.
All right.
I'm in there for
I'll
cover.
get some blue tack in a bit.
Mary
Great.
Poppins in it.
But we know you're up on the wall, but behind the house.
Yep.
Okay.
Just for cover. And then I've already done my action.
Yeah.
The bonus.
Disengages action.
I need to hit something, otherwise my rage will end.
You can only bonus action with your offhand if you attack with the main hand,
Yeah.
unfortunately. Got a spiel.
Is it action to spider climb? Because could you have hit and then spider climb
it's
away?
just natural spider climb.
Yeah. Could you have hit?
No,
someone
it's
and
the
then run away?
disengage. It was the disengage that was the problem. You could, if you didn't want to
then kill
disengage, I
them.
could just make opportunity attacks against you. It'd be the swarm and then the 2 minions.
No, my health ain't looking great.
Also, where did my other minion go? Who stole my other minion?
He's fallen over.
Down.
Fallen over.
Ophelia hard
Crushed him.
it.
I'm gonna play it smart. I'm gonna stay out the way for now.
Okay.
And then my rage will go. I'll just stay there.
Well, it goes if you don't take damage before
True.
your next turn. So if I attack you, you still
Yeah.
keep your rage up.
Okay, I'll just.
And, these swarm things are probably going to come and chase after you. So,
Okay, I'll stay there for now.
all right, you're going to stay there.
Yep. And then I'll send the Raven in to keep.
Yeah, we got the Raven as well.
On the Everlight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
15 to hit.
Just hits this thing. Yeah, it's solid. It's made of solid like stone and metal, so
Just do the
it's got a decent
standard
AC.
big attack. All full damage, so 8 piercing.
Another 8 piercing damage.
Nice.
That nearly breaks it with it not being resistant because of the magic bypassing the resistance. You see that the Raven is like flapping and tearing at it with its beak, pulling it apart, but not quite destroyed just yet.
Cool. All right, that's my turn.
That's your turn. All right, the minions. These 2 minions can't chase Ophelia, so they're gonna swarm this guard. Yum, 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 yum.
Getting behind cover now.
And then these 4. Hello, Grield and Xanthius.
Oh, good. Oh, I guess they wouldn't go after targeted Gruff, right?
Probably. Well, some of them might. Do you know what? Yeah, go on. I'll have 2 go after Gruff and 2 will come after you and Grield.
Neat. That's pretty cool, actually. I like that.
You like that?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that.
As a reminder,
all
you take a -1 to saving throws and attack rolls for any of these minions near you. So, Gruff, you have -2 to attack rolls and saving throws right now. Xanthius, you also do, and so does Sir Grield.
That's really annoying, actually.
They're going to make a group attack.
Okay.
Gruff,
Dodge.
that's a miss. It's only a 5 to hit you. So you managed to throw them off. They're not particularly good at hitting, but that stench is so overwhelming. It's like dizzying, cloying smell. Just rotten eggs and fire and slagged metal and sulfur. Yeah. And then I think out of the 2 of them, they will go for Xanthius because he is not as armored, so they think he's easier.
Magic armor.
Yeah, they don't know that.
I got room.
That is only going to be 13.
Doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit. So that magic armor defending you as they try and get close to you. But yeah, that is their turn.
However, I am getting high on their supply.
Yeah, Xanthius.
Annoying that they went before me, because I was hoping to wipe all of them out, actually. The flying boys, I want to use a bonus action to breathe fire. My breath weapon.
The flying creatures up in the air. The smoke.
So they're the
little smoke.
Are they
phosphorus
ground level
imps.
because they were attacking?
Yeah. They swarmed all around Sir Grield, yeah.
So where do I need to be? It's a 15-foot line.
Well,
No,
they are a
sorry.
swarm, so as long as you can catch any part of them.
Sorry, it can be a 30-foot line.
Yeah.
So I want to be able to hit the 2 minions, the swarm, and the Everlight, and I think I can.
You can do that.
If I rotate round,
You will hit Sir Grield.
I will hit Sigrild.
Yeah.
What if I just told him to duck, though?
You can give him warning. He's going to make a saving throw, as normal.
Yeah,
It's a bit of fire.
deck save.
You can probably shout to him. You've got enough time to be like, get down, Sir Grield.
That's the thing,
He's
like...
also a dwarf, so
He's pretty tough. Yeah.
pretty short.
He's still going to make the saving throw.
Okay, well...
You would rotate, so around to like the corner side of that minion.
basically, there.
Yeah. And then you would line it.
To
through,
line it
and I'd
up.
say you can catch pretty much everything then.
So 2 minions,
Give him a haircut.
Grild, the swarm, and,
this is
the
your
Everlight.
This is your dragon breath, right?
This is a bonus action. They make deck saves.
Okay. What's the DC?
14.
14. The swarm fails. The minions will... Well, they succeed, but it doesn't matter. They take 1 damage and they die anyway. So minions dead.
Oh, okay.
And then so Grield.
14.
14, so he does save, so he takes half damage.
Okay.
The swarm, because it is a swarm, failed. They're vulnerable to AoE attacks, so they're going to take double damage from
Even though it's
this.
fire.
Even though it's fire, yeah. These things, they're made of like phosphorus smoke,
right.
so they're not actually, they have fire, but they're not resistant to it, if that makes sense. Like his fire is going to burn out their fire.
I'm fine with that.
Am I rolling individual damage or?
Just roll 1 damage and everybody's going to take the same. But the swarm will just take double.
Annoyingly, I rolled. What was it?
Do you want to just roll it again?
Roll again.
Yeah.
That sounds like what it was. It's 4 damage, 4 fire damage. So,
So
8
2
to the
minions
swarm.
die, and then 8 to the swarm.
And 2 to Sagrield.
And then, no, he would take 4. He takes half.
Yeah.
Oh, no, because it was, yeah, no, you're right, it was 2. I forgot that it was double for them.
And the Everlight takes 4.
And the Everlight takes 4 as well. That is enough to destroy the Everlight, the first one.
So both minions, swarm, and Everlight gone.
Yes, can you remove the minions for me
I
as well,
tipped
please?
over the wagon though.
Well, you would hit the wagon a little bit, but it's fine.
Okay.
You can fix those.
Swarm.
Yes, I would like those back, because they might be coming back later.
I'll leave the Everlight there. Or you just know it's deactivated.
Yes. Yeah, leave that Everlight there, but I know that I can't use that one. All right, great stuff. Yeah, so you watch as Xanthias steps back.
good.
Does this, like, is Xanthias, like, takes in a deep breath and then this just line of fire arcs out?
Like I breathe in some of the smoke and ichor from the previous fire that was just gotten rid of, and then combust it back into it in a 30-foot line, which is huge.
Very cool.
And I would have used 10 or 5 feet of movement to move back, so I still have 20 feet of movement and an action. So I will.
Oh, that's your bonus action.
It's a bonus action.
Yeah, great. Yeah, I forgot I changed it for Dragon.
I'll rotate round to the other side of Griaud, which still gives me cover with the.
Yeah, stay back there, it's fine.
I'm going to stay back there. As an action, I want to use. Actually, so at 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Not great, but I can deal with it. No, I won't. I'll stay where I am. Sorry.
It's a lot going on, it's fine.
There's a lot going on. I'm just going to use just a firebolt, just a cantrip
Against
firebolt
whom?
against one of those minions.
One's around Gruff.
The ones around Gruff.
Okay.
So
hit.
that is a 16 to hit
16 hits.
for a d10 of damage, so 1 damage.
Incinerates.
Oh.
Dope.
There's a minion.
Yeah.
So you watch as, this bolt of fire reaches out from Xanthias' hand and engulfs one of the minions.
And out of interest, in future turns, what could I do with Griaud to try and push this cart?
So it would be, if you, I would say that it would be an athletics check
As an action.
as an action, which Griaud can give you the help action on, but it means that he can't, that would be his action on his turn. So we'll just do it out of sequence. Like,
he would move
He would skip
with
his turn. Yeah, he would move
Okay.
with you, but it would skip his action on his turn.
Sure. Okay.
Because he would be giving you advantage. Or you could use Sir Griaud's strength bonus and then you're giving him advantage. It works the same way. Basically, you both give up an action and you can push this cart.
Okay.
Depending on how well you do on the athletics is how far you can push the cart.
Sure.
If it's a low roll, you're probably going to push it like 5, 10 feet. If it's a high roll, you're going to push it the full 30 feet of movement, basically.
Damn. All right. Nice. Okay, that'll be next turn, I imagine.
All right. Okay.
Cool.
All righty.
+1
I'm done. He's got +1.
to strength.
He's got +1 of strength.
Same.
All right. The Bombardier.
Oh god, yeah. I don't want to be ichid again.
Let's see. He, as he flies, I'm actually going to dash with him as his action, but that means he can use his bombing run, which lets him drop one of his special bombs. And he's going to fly up behind Rowan
Oh.
and leave behind in his wake.
Holy shit.
Oh my. Oh. Oh, I actually managed to avoid this.
Did, yeah. Annoyingly, I've just knocked over everything, but
Do you want me to-
it basically fits perfectly like that.
I think it was going to hit Griaud before.
No, I don't think it will.
Right.
Throw us back a little bit in that corner of the thing.
You were basically in the.
So it's hitting one of the
You are in the square that it's touching,
Yeah.
basically.
one of the NPC guards
He was in this
and Rowan.
square, basically, here. Well, it hits them, but what he does is he drops this canister, and as it hits the ground, it creates this massive cube of green smoke. And as it lays on the area, that area is now difficult terrain. As you feel yourself having to almost like push through it. It's so thick and cloying, Rowan. You feel it in your lungs beginning to burn. You're going to take poison damage at the start of your turn, and it's difficult terrain. It's also technically obscured, so anything in that smoke, you're obscured, basically.
That's all right.
But yeah, you can feel this thing is not good. It's clogging up your lungs. As he moves that, he's just going to fly past and drop that. Then it is the foot soldiers. Lots of NPCs to go, and then it will be Rowan's turn.
Okay.
Yeah, these guys are going to turn and see Gruff. They're not going to mess with their commander's prey, though. They are going to stay where they are, and they're just going to use some ranged attacks. These two are going to basically shuffle back and basically take pot shots at the NPCs. Gruff and Griold and Xanthius and Griold. They're going to take some pot shots at you with their crossbows. Xanthius, that is a 22.
That hits.
You would have +2 from the cart, basically.
Yeah.
And against Griold, that's only going to be a 14. No, it's a miss. So it does hit Xanthius though for 6 points of damage. It's just a crossbow bolt. Thump.
Okay.
You're gonna let it go through?
Yep.
Cool. And then the other two are going to shoot into the civilians. They're going to shoot at the sergeant because they can't attack the civilians while the sergeant's there. The first one is a miss, and the second one against the sergeant would be 16, 17, but he has cover, so it's going to be a miss. He just barely. The sergeant's actually a bit better armored. He throws himself down, brings up his shield, as he deflects some of these bolts.
Nice.
The Gambion.
Oh, God.
Cambion is going to point towards you, Xanthius,
Okay.
and is like, "You, I command you,
Really? Now?
approach." Command.
Come on.
He's going to cast command on you. It's a wisdom saving throw. This is a charm effect.
Oh.
How wise are you?
How wise am I?
Yeah.
That's my dump stat. I've got a -1 to whiz saves.
And his command is approach, which will mean you have to basically, on your turn, move 30 feet towards him. You could spend
Move
fate
30
dice.
feet towards him.
Yeah.
Fate.
I mean, like, I almost want to.
Sure.
Does he stay commanded?
No, it's his next turn it affects him.
I guess I don't know where he's going to throw me, like, right? He's just saying approach. Or do I have control of, like...
You would move 30 feet towards him. You have to use your movement on your next turn to move 30 feet towards
my
him.
movement on my next turn?
Mm-hmm.
I may as well attempt to save.
Sure. You gonna fate dice it?
I won't fate dice it.
Okay.
I do have a -1, but it's okay, because this is a 14, so 13.
13, just barely succeeds.
Really?
Yeah, 13 was the
I
DC.
was about to say, but just barely fails.
So there is something clearly in your mind. Maybe it's a reminder of certain
Kind of
things.
golden claw in my mind just
Maybe.
swats it away.
Yeah, but it's that idea of you can't be commanded. You're Xanthius Oregon, and when this creature demands something of you, in your mind, something deep in your mind just says no.
This thing's lesser than me.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. It's lesser than you. Absolutely. Absolutely.
This thing ain't step to me,
and
motherfucker.
it drags its claw in and it seems angry. It's like,
I'm standing there like John
make it
Travolta.
pay for that. Rowan. At the start of your turn, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
That is going to be 3 points of poison damage.
Brought down because I'm a Dale giant.
Oh.
Poison resistance.
There you go. So
Really?
it will be 1. 1 point of poison.
Nice. Meanwhile, the guy next to you is like throwing up.
He's not going to do well. He's a minion.
Going to move directly left, which is the closest to get out. Would that still be 10 foot?
It is 10 feet to get out because it's difficult terrain.
Blah, 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 blah.
That's
What I might
kind of
do
what I was
actually
thinking.
is pop out backwards.
Still 10 feet.
10,
Yep.
15, 20, 25, 30.
So right next to Griold.
Oh. Dead.
I can see Gruff now, right?
Yeah, you can see him, yeah.
The stone moves as my action, and it's going to meld into that wall and make that wall 15 foot tall.
You're going to make an illusion?
Yeah, it's just moving the illusion
Okay.
into the wall
You can do that?
to block.
You can move the illusion.
Yes,
Nice.
as an action. So it's
As
my
an action.
it's my action to do that.
That
It's
is
going to look
such
like the wall, and it's elongated up.
So the rock from in thin air vanishes, and then the wall seems to stretch and grow.
moves. So anyone observing,
So
it,
it, like the rock flies over
goes
and merges into the
Yeah.
broken stone. Cool.
that's my action, and then I'm going to shout, guards, that I've
Yeah, the
bolstered
sergeant.
last time.
Yep.
I think it might be a great idea to guard the civilians as they make their escape backwards.
Is it
Safety.
is it clear?
We'll make sure it's clear.
All right. As soon as we move out of this cover, they'll be vulnerable. But if it's clear, we'll move.
Time is against us, unfortunately.
All right. Okay. End of turn round.
Yeah.
So it's your action to move the illusion. You've moved.
Yeah. I do have a bonus action, which I can Bardic Inspire.
Okay.
Diddling, diddling, diddling. I'm gonna inspire. My range is 60 feet. Gruffith.
All right. So Gruffith gets.
You got a little
Bardic
moat
inspiration.
spinning above your head, which you can use for stuff. Which I'll let you know when you do stuff.
Okay.
All right. Okay. End of Rowan's turn. The swarm is going to chase after you, Ophelia.
Cool.
Just going to move it up here because we know that you're sort of tucked around this corner. They're going to do the same thing. They're going to completely engulf your space.
Yep.
And then they're going to try and bite and gnash at you and things like that. It's another 4 fire damage.
Yep.
And then they're going to try and bite you. 4, that is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
So that would normally be 12 slashing damage, but half to 6 for you because you're raging still. And your rage stays up.
Cool. Potion time?
Ocean man.
Getting hurt. Right. After that swarm, the NPCs. This is the saving throw for the big group of NPCs.
Okay.
2. You gain a point of corruption. You can see them starting to break. This guard.
No, not Leonard.
Lenny is dead.
Shits himself to death.
Yep, he dies.
Wait, I think the first one was Lenny and that was Leonard.
Don't mix him up, bro.
I'm so confused.
The sergeant, even though everyone's scared, is going to turn around and follow. He's like, right, everyone, get ready to move. Apparently it's cleared back the way we came. We're going to move back that way. And it's going to start gathering everyone to move. On the NPC's next turn, they are going to run to escape. Based on Rowan's
All of them, or
request.
the
All of the civilians and the sergeant and the guard. They're all going to try and make a run for it.
yeah.
All right.
Basically, don't want them possessed and more
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
monsters.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yes, absolutely.
That's the
Absolutely.
Good call.
At the beginning of my turn, at the end of the turn with the Everlights, I am going to spend 1 fate point, and I'm going to bring in monsters.
4 more boys.
Yeah, the minions are pretty good. I'll bring them in. But I'm going to bring them in.
At
Back
Northernmost light.
Yeah, I'll
the
bring
one
them in.
that hasn't had minions.
Yeah, I'm going to leave them back here for now.
Mignon.
And then I do, that one's broken. Ophelia is still, however, close to this one. So I get to take one of these back. And get another one back.
Yep, that's cool.
That's it. The top of the round.
It's Gruff, right?
No, something happened.
Oh.
ground shake, volcano.
It's quite good because she's going
is
to
it?
immediately go first. Running in from the streets the way that you came,
Yeah.
you hear footsteps. And you see 2 figures running into the battlefield. as Daisy and Sister Benedicta arrive. They're going to arrive right at the back. You see them running. Daisy looks scared but determined. Benedicta is wounded but greatsword out, screaming, just demons! Like just frothing at the mouth.
Wow, okay.
Absolutely rabid with zealot rage, just comes running in screaming. Christopher, I'm going to ask you to look after Sister Benedicta. The same as Sir Griold and the Raven. On your turn, you decide if Benedicta goes before or after you. So she's going to act on your initiative. Daisy, I'm going to run, just because Casey's not here and there's quite a lot going on anyway.
Yep.
And it is in fact Daisy up first.
Really?
I got a natural 20 on her initiative, so she's top of the round.
Sorry, where on the edge of the map does she appear from?
Exactly there. From
Okay.
the same area that you guys came in from. So that would be the south.
East?
You decided, or no? Yeah, east. Yeah, east.
East.
where we came from, basically. But also, like, basically either side of what
And
would
of
be
course,
the flying
like the
ambient.
whole route here, they cleared
Well, you guys
all
cleared
the
it.
demons out, and they just ensured that it's super safe.
It's so clear.
Yeah,
It's
potentially.
never been clearer.
So
Ashen Rest is saved.
clear.
Clear skies.
Game over.
Okay. The first thing I'm going to do is, Daisy arrives, and I'm going to have her use a
clears
radiant.
up.
Yeah, she's going to use a radiant blade on the flying thing, which is
Nice.
above. She just sees this thing. She's like, ah! Throws a radiant dagger at it.
De Bombardier.
The de Bombardier. That is going to be
sorry.
a 15, which hits. Sadly, not a sneak attack because there's no allies within range.
Okay.
But it is going to be 10 points of damage.
Are they
10 radiant damage.
weak to radiant, sorry? Or is it just...
They do not appear to be vulnerable to radiant,
Right.
no, but it does have full effect. There's no resistance
Sure.
for the radiant damage
Okay.
to any of these creatures. So the radiant blade slams into her back, and then I'm going to have her make a bonus action to make another attack with that. That also hits. Slightly less damage this time. That is going to be 5 points of damage.
15. Just
15 points of damage.
enters the battle, 15
Yep.
damage.
But is out in the open at the back.
Yeah,
as she
We
goes to
needed
do that.
this.
We did need it.
Yeah. As Daisy, she's like, I'm here. Just tries to run. That is going to be the rest of her movement, though.
Standing up,
Hands or...
hands.
Hands. And I believe that with that is going to be where we're going to take our break.
Yeah.
Oh my god, really already?
Yeah.
Panic we.
Yeah, that's fine. This
Yeah, I
is
need
going to
to throw
be, so this is turn 2.
Two.
So 5 more to go. It's going to be a long one,
Six.
potentially. Depends.
Beginning of turn
Six.
3, I think.
Six.
Beginning of turn 3, you're
Yeah.
right.
I'm
Thank you.
tracking it here, don't worry.
Thank you very much. I was going to have a dice and I forgot.
I'm tracking it. It's
Okay.
Thank
good.
you.
So far, so... Okay.
Yeah.
Not terrible.
No one's dead
Not
yet.
bad.
Well, you're quite far away. None of you have pushed in. Like, you've got a long way to go to get to this tower.
No, I think we need to start
So-
charging, but we have been cleaning up.
But then they keep coming back as well. Like,
do.
yeah.
Yeah.
Slowly whittling things away. But we'll see what happens next time. We're going to take our 5-minute break here. We'll see you for part 2 very soon. Take
Thank you
care.
very much. See you in a bit.
Bye.
Welcome back to part 2 of Altheya the Dragon Empire. Our party are in a desperate battle to reach the watchtower on the walls of Ashen Rest to try and stop Morris Goldsight from fixing this strange device that is part of this great plot, this ritual that has captured the town in this smoky green-yellow light and is clearly enabling some great creature to come through. As this battle is going on, by the way, any of the characters who even glance sort of back behind them, maybe as Benedicta and Daisy arrive, you see that shape around the Pharos is, again, now there is a giant leg and a tail and this grotesque fat kind of body, bulbous and covered in material. You could start to see more detail of this creature now that is beginning to appear almost kind of King Kong-esque, like clutching to the Pharos, looking down on everything, but it's still made of smoke for now.
Oh, God.
You can see Duke Ignarius and his 2 draconic children fighting in the distance as well. You watch as Emberissa, his daughter, gets slammed with a mighty claw and is sent sprawling into the streets and has to quickly, right herself and fly back up as the battle continues elsewhere as well.
Okay.
But we return here, and it is Gruff. Daisy's just arrived with Sister Benedicta. Daisy's throwing some daggers up into the creature flying around you, dropping these bombs and mysterious cartridges. And we go to Gruff.
So can I still see this mark on me, even
Yes.
though there is a floating rock? There's still a mark.
It
on
doesn't
me.
go away, yeah,
Okay.
not until he either chooses to fire or until he picks a new target.
And the house next to me. Do I need to spend an action to open the door, or
It can be part of your movement, yeah. You
Part of
can
my
open
movement?
You can open the door as
Okay.
part of your movement, yeah.
can I try a daunting roar on the minion next
Yeah.
to me?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm just gonna turn and just scream.
What's the range? Is it 10 feet around you?
10 feet around
Yeah,
me.
unfortunately, that just misses out the campion.
campion,
Yeah. Okay.
But I'm just gonna roar
Yeah.
like
8. So it fails.
Bill's kids do this, which is Cornwallian for fuck off. So he is now frightened.
Yeah, you see this minion, even though it's a demon, it recoils from you. Kind of in its smoky form, turning away from you.
Nice.
And then can I get into the house?
Yeah, you can do. The minion will still get an attack opportunity, but it will be disadvantaged because it's frightened of you. So, yeah.
17 to hit.
Natural 1 on the disadvantage, so it misses. You bust in. I think the people inside have heard you, you've spoken to them, so maybe they've unlatched or unbarred the door. They see you trying to get in. They throw it
Daunting
open,
roar.
shut it down again, latch it shut. The creature is, too terrified to follow. And you see this frightened. It's a mixture. It's like a family and maybe a shopkeeper that have kind of taken refuge in here. There's about 5 of them. Yeah, it's about 5 feet of movement to get in the house.
Does it look like they could barricade the door?
Yeah, they were doing that. Like that has been done. They've kind of almost pulled some away so you can slip in, and then they've put it and they're barring the door and putting stuff up on it again as well.
Oh, I'm tempted to tell them to go and run, but there is still a mignon outside, so... Right, we're gonna try and get you out of this, but for now I need you to barricade and hold yourselves safe in here.
All right, yes, okay.
It's safer in here for now.
But what about the fires? Are they going to? Will they spread?
I'll put a stop to that, don't worry. Now, is there a way I can get out the back of your house?
I'm going to say there would be a way out the back of the house, but that's going to take you into an alleyway that is not connected to this part of the battlefield. It'll be like a separate thing. What I would say is if you spend a fate point, there can be a side door that leads out, or maybe like a cellar that they can lead you down, and then you can come up into basically this corner behind where everything is, yeah.
Fateful DM, I would like to spend a fate die.
A devil's bargain! Very good, yep, very good.
So I can wriggle my fat ass out of a window.
Very nice.
Yeah. So you move your way through,
If you were a kitten,
Nope.
and then Gruff, you would appear basically out here on this side. You can't quite see yourself, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Am I still marked
you are.
by that guy?
Yeah.
Do I have enough movement to just tuck myself behind the northern building there? So
This one, I would say you can get cover, but you can't be fully out of line of sight.
Oh, that's gonna hurt real bad then.
So you can kind of get here and you'll be technically off the map, but you're sort of, tucked behind this building.
And he can still see me.
If you tuck back here, basically you'll get cover. You'll get half cover. Maybe 3/4 cover.
What if I just stay in the house?
Yeah, you could do.
But then I'm not really doing anything, am I?
You'd still be back here. I'd say you've got, by the time you come out the door, I'm going to give you about 15 feet of movement. So you can wedge yourself
So wedge
back
me
here.
so I can get as much cover from Bad Boy
Yeah,
as
5.
possible.
5, 10. I mean, you can go even further back, but I'm going to say, in fact, I'm actually going to say that there's a wall, sort of like another building blocking you here.
Okay.
So yeah, but I'm going to give you cover. I'll give you 3/4 cover.
You get closer as well. That's good.
Kind DM. And then in terms of an action, because I haven't actually action.
No, you could dash.
If I dashed, where can I get to?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can get to the stairs,
35.
basically. Oh, 35. You can get halfway up the stairs. Basically, it's to the top of the stairs.
And can that Bad Boy still see me?
If you were here,
Yeah.
which is, I can't actually put your mini there. Yes, he would still see you. Again, you would get like half cover because you'll be halfway up the stairs. If you're at the bottom of the stairs, you get 3/4 cover because he's elevated.
yeah, maybe do that.
So if you dash, you'll have the same amount of cover here, but you're closer.
And how fiery is this building?
This building is an inferno inside. It's going to be like you're going to probably have to take fire damage if you go inside it and stuff. But it won't be a lot. It will just be like as you move through it. It's like it is on fire and burning.
can't decide whether or not to move forward with a dash or to attack the Cambion from my little...
Yeah, you could do. Yeah, you could do if you've got like a ranged attack.
Yeah. I will...
I'll move you back if you decide.
Yeah, move me back and can I attack the Cambion? Because I'm just very
Yeah.
aware that I need to cast a spell or attack or be hit to keep my my temp HP coming up.
Yep, sure.
So is the let's see. So 1d10, 5 foot. The minions by the northernmost Everlight, are they
Yes.
within 5 are they within 60 foot of me?
5,
Got it,
10,
right?
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. The Everlight is 55 feet away. The actual Everlight itself. So all of these minions, so these all are within 60 feet.
Yeah. Or if I hit a minion, would it also catch the foot soldiers as well?
What are you trying to do?
Ice knife to catch as many of
And
those
so Ice Knife, you choose a point,
Yeah.
you choose a creature, and then it hits everything within 5 feet?
within 5 feet.
Then you could not, because you can't hit the foot soldiers, no.
Yeah.
But if you target this minion, I would say if you target the Everlight with the Ice Knife, you'll hit all of the minions. Because you target this, and then the 5 feet around would hit all of these.
Pretty good.
If you target one of the minions, you're actually going to miss out on one of the minions, basically.
I'll go for the Everlight.
Okay.
So that is
So ranged attack, isn't it,
ranged
against...
spell attack.
Yep.
14 plus
Gonna hit.
6.
Yep, it's going to hit.
And then it's 1d10.
It's piercing damage, though, right? I'm pretty sure it is. And then it's cold damage.
1d10
afterwards.
piercing, and then everything needs to make a dex saving
So the
throw.
piercing damage will be halved because it's non. It's. Oh no, I guess it is a magical knife. Yeah, okay, so that's normal damage.
That was
It's from a magical source.
it's just a d10,
Yeah.
so that was a 7
Okay, so 7 points of damage to the Everlight,
piercing.
and then minions they fail.
Okay.
They're all going to die because they're going to take at least 1 damage. So
Oh, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points of ice damage.
does that affect the original
Cold damage.
target as well? Like the thing that you throw it at, or just the creatures within 5 feet?
The shard explodes, the target and each creature.
So that what, another 11?
11 points of
That
ice.
that Everlight is nearly destroyed. That Everlight is nearly destroyed, but all of these like smoky minion demons are annihilated
Nice.
as the icy explosion erupts outwards.
Shouting,
Oh
bruh,
my god,
bruh, bruh.
What?
it does.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's so much damage.
it's not really
It's
a
good on-
D10
it's
and then
good
a
on-
yeah,
A D10 and 2d6.
yeah.
It's
all
good
right.
on minion, on AoEs.
Oh yeah, no, it's great. I love it.
Yeah, great stuff. Yeah, the Everlight is coated in frost. You see it crack, and parts of it begin to bend and warp from the cold. All of the smoky minions are destroyed. But I think that's going to be your full turn, right, Gruff?
Yes,
Minions.
that is my full turn. Yep, that's all I can do.
Right. Then in that case, it is the demonic commander Neros' turn.
I have a Sugrield first.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, so Grield. Yeah, thank you. I forgot it's just not on my initiative.
Do you still want to push this cart?
So we could, if we pushed the cart, we could probably block off between those two obstacles and then use the house that you've kind of opened up now, I guess. Is that usable by
the
everyone?
barricaded
Yeah.
again.
Barricaded again, have they?
Yeah, they've barricaded the main door, but you can just, if you convince them to let you in, Gruff already did that, so.
Like, if we blocked that, it does make it more difficult for them to get towards us. And there's the acid on the floor or the smoke on the floor. So, like,
I kind of just feel like we need to move, though. Here's my thought. I would like Grield to take a shot at that Everlight and try
one
and
at
take
the
the
back.
Everlight out completely.
Right now, you are blocked by that big cube of smoke, so you can't actually draw a line of sight to it from where he currently is.
Yeah.
You would need to basically move round to the side and come at it from like the other side, basically.
Yeah.
Because that big cube does block all of your line of sight as well.
Yep.
Block your line of sight.
I think we only need to push it, 15 feet to sort of block that pass. They can still vault over it and whatever else, but
Yeah.
that far to
Yeah,
it.
it's just difficult terrain.
yeah. So it is still useful. It does use both our actions though, right?
It does.
Yeah.
Which is pretty rough, but
It's you command Sigrield, Kim.
Yeah.
You decide.
I would rather try and hit the Everlight,
yeah, that's cool.
if that's all right.
Don't mind.
Watch me miss.
You gotta get hit what?
Well, he has to
14?
move first. Like I said,
yeah, the range is 200, so he moves
range is
25.
fine. It'd be
Yeah.
5, 10, 15. I'd say he has to get to about here to
Yep.
take a good, maybe. And then he's got like, if you want a clear shot here, that's a clear shot for Sigreal to
yeah.
the Everlight.
I guess you could always tuck back in when he's done. He's still got the.
Yeah, he's only got a little bit of movement. He's a dwarf,
Unless
so
he
he's
uses
only
the
got
marksman
25.
thing, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, unless he uses marksman aim.
Which I am tempted to do.
I've got a bad guy, then Ophelia's up next.
It's worth getting rid of the Everlight.
Then it's minions, then
Yeah.
it's Xanthias.
Also,
How-
you can use Fate.
Bad does the Everlight look?
Bad.
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 Yeah,
Okay,
even
I
though it'll
will-
be resistant to his attack, it looks pretty damaged.
19 plus 5 to hit,
Hits.
and then 6 points, 6, 7, 8, 9 points of piercing damage, halved.
Normal attack, not a marksman shot.
Not a marksman shot.
All right, yeah. You watch as that bolt and just the damage of the ice that you formed previously is solidified and burnt away some of the smoke, and the bolt just shatters this Everlight,
Nice.
destroying
2
it.
Everlights down.
How bad is your health?
My health is not good. About a third, let's say.
So
11.
before Grield moved off, could he just reach out to Xanthias, say something inspirationally in Nighty?
He will say, I know things look bad, but I've been in worse spots, and the people are depending on us. Your magic's the key to this.
How very inspirational and nighty of you.
6 temp hitch point. Hey, temp. 6
6 HP.
temporary
Oh.
HP.
Wow.
6 hit points.
Very nice.
So, yeah. All right, so he uses
I
his
am
nightly
so
inspiration
bolstered,
ability.
RN.
And then I don't know. Has he got movement left? to attack?
He has 5, 10, 15, 20. He has 5 feet of
5
movement
feet.
left.
Yeah. Can he tuck back a little bit?
Not enough to get cover. Like
No.
this little yoke does not give any cover, but he can either move 5 feet forward or back, basically.
Yeah, just back a little bit.
Right next to Xanthias.
Next
Hey.
to my sweet boy.
All right.
Nice shot, by the way.
Okay.
Thanks, bro.
At the end of Griold's turn,
Now you can go.
because I only have one Everlight left, I am going to immediately take a villain action, and I'm going to spend one of my fate points to basically bring in reinforcements early. I'm going to create another swarm.
Oh, God.
Pouring out of the last remaining Everlight, you watch another swarm of these horrid, imp bat-like fiery creatures pour out of it.
2 swarms very close to Ophelia.
Yeah, they might not go for Ophelia, but
Nah.
but yeah, I'm going to do that immediately.
I think it counts.
Yeah. Alrighty. That is at the end of Sigreald's turn. Neros, the commander. That rune's still active. He's like, you can try to hide. A good test of my reflexes. And he is going to try and fire his demonic shot. This does actually, to make the attack, I need to spend a fate point as well.
He's doing an attack to hit. Can't do anything about that.
Okay.
There's a saving throw you can help.
It wasn't.
Oh no.
It was. You for real, Nat 20
Yep.
did?
Yeah, it's been
I'm
verified.
sorry, mate. It's just that decided. It was like, oh, yeah. No, Trot's been blocking your shots for 2 turns. Don't worry, mate, I've got you.
Oh, man. It's like a 2-turn charge-up attack as well.
Well, no, I mean, it goes off basically at the start of his turn,
Well,
so it's a turn start up. But this is quite a lot of damage.
Come at me, bro.
This is going to be, so I max it. So you're looking at 18 already.
So it's, what, 3d6?
2d6. Plus 6. 18 plus another 7. 25 points of damage, Gruff. No amount of cover is going to save you from that. You don't have any targets between. You don't have any creatures between you and him. By the way, this draws a line. It's not just a single attack. If other creatures had been in the line, he makes an attack against everything.
The first turn, I was like, I'll block Rowan. Good thing I didn't.
So the first person, so if you had done that and I'd rolled that 20, the 20 would go against Xanthias, and then I make another attack against Rowan with a penalty, basically, as it goes through each target. So it's this BAM line just down the stairs.
Like
You
carve
press
through the
yourself
wall.
up against this piece of stone, and it just tears through the building. Just slams you to the ground. Are you on?
From the other side of the battlefield, everyone hears this gigantic roar of pain
Hell yeah.
as the bullet pierces the armor.
Oh.
But He's still standing.
Yeah?
On 1 hit
Oh,
point.
nice.
One.
One
temp HP, man.
Oh shit, nice.
It ate.
The armor of Oaken Thorn, so like
Yeah.
it just caught enough of the bullet maybe to stop you going down. But yeah, you just hear this almost there's almost a demonic scream when it fires, like
Oh, cool.
yeah, it's almost like that rifle is maybe something is in it. You know, it's got something bound to it.
God damn.
Still standing, prey. Yes. Good. That is all he's going to do. Ophelia.
God.
Holy shit.
Brutal.
I mean, to get a nat 20 on that, that's
Oh, man.
I was the one to take it.
I'll put this dice aside.
It's fine. I was
No,
the
no,
one
no.
to take it.
I'm going to pick up my other dice.
Swap it out. Swap it out.
Player killer 2.
Wait, that's the high roller one.
Yeah, it's the high rollers. These are my 2 dice that I use.
We need to give you new dice.
You can give me new dice. It won't make a fucking difference because all the dice roll the same.
I don't know, man. All right. Ophelia, what you got cooking?
Ophelia's gonna use veracity and try to hit this group of minions and try and regain some hit
Okay,
points.
nice.
Resonate.
Just ripping imps out of the
19 to
air.
hit.
19 to hit will hit.
Nice. So 7, 8, 9. So that'd be 11 points back.
Do you want to spend any blood points on adding extra damage to that?
I can, yes, I will do that as well. 9, 10, 11.
11, so that's 11 HP because it does add to the
Yep.
piercing damage, so you get all that back.
Get that back.
Yep. And that's one of your empowered bite uses, right?
Yep.
Yep. Okay, so also keep in mind that that's another 11 points of HP that Veracity has drank.
Yep.
As it pierces several of these creatures, and it is like a swarm of like these little baby size, like, you know, there's maybe 8 or 9 of them all swarming around in a cloud. You just pierce like 3 of them at once.
Shish kebab.
Yeah. And you said 11 points of damage?
Yes, please.
Total?
Yep.
Is that with your rage damage as well?
Yes.
Okay.
So that heals you 11 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Very good.
Keep it for another thing.
Yeah, they seem badly hurt by that. Over half of them are dead now.
Nice. And then I'll offhand whip attack.
Okay. Try and finish them off.
19 again.
Hits.
Awesome. And I'll use another d6 as well, so I've got another
Blood point.
stack.
Yeah.
So that's 5, 7, 8, 9 damage.
Not really.
Yeah, with my rage.
Just enough to destroy the last remaining pieces of the swarm.
Oh, yeah.
Swarm be gone. As you whip, very Castlevania, you stab several of them, whip, 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 and you finish the rest of them off as
One
they fall from the sky.
explosive whip crack just
Yeah.
shatters everything around
Oh
them.
yeah, like a solid, like as you're stood on the building, like just almost angled on the roof, just fighting with your spider
yeah.
climb. Very cool.
And then I'll send in the Raven. I need to get this
Send in
Everlight out of here, so I'm going to
cloud.
try
Oh, yeah.
and take care of this Everlight.
It's taken a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Sorry. I don't know if that was
Thank you. No, it's great. I love it.
I think I was right into the mic as well.
Just barely misses, unfortunately. 14, 15 is the AC. It's not able to, like, the metal is just too hard for its beak.
Damn. Okay. That's all I can do for now. I'll move. I think can Ophelia move across the building? Can I try and get like in a window and like inside?
Into the building?
Into the building,
Yeah.
please, for cover.
So top floor, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. She's poking a little head out.
I'm inside.
Something.
You literally run down and just swing in through a window. This building is on fire, but it's not as bad as this building yet. As you swing in, Ophelia, that heat is beginning to rise. If you stay in this building, it is gonna get very toasty in here.
Okay.
So it's like bottom floor, Inferno, top floor.
Yeah, well, and like maybe parts of the roof, like the timbers above you, but it's not quite at an Inferno stage yet.
Okay.
How's Ophelia looking now?
A little better.
All right. Anything else, Ophelia?
Big heal.
That's all my stuff done for now.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
The only 2 minions I have left right now, I'm going to
They're
attack
off
a guard.
Guards, yeah.
That is going to be enough. The last guard, and he's dead. And then they're going to swarm the people.
Taking too much enjoyment out of this.
Yeah, as you hear the terrified screams, oh God, the guard, they've killed it, oh my God. And then they are now being sort of pinned in. The sergeant is like, we need to move, we need to get out of here. And then he sees these creatures coming in behind. But Satan's Scions, they're here. Andy! as he watches Andy torn apart. Dude, no, it's just bolognese.
Don't worry.
Xanthias.
Fuck's sake. Oh, that really threw me. No.
Oh, my apologies.
Oh.
1 minion
Oh,
remains.
he flees.
Well, he goes after.
Oh, he has to move
He was
away
scared
from
of me.
Gruff.
He was scared. He can't see you anymore, Gruff, so he is no longer, doesn't have the disadvantage for being frightened. He will attack Grield. 18.
Does hit.
Wow, 1 point of damage.
Oh shit! We need to heal.
Grill.
Emergency.
He's dead. He's done for.
Xanthias.
Fucking thing. Right, I want to move up to where the silent image is, to the door of this house.
How are you going to do that without moving past this?
I won't. So he's going to get an attack of opportunity against me. And I welcome it, actually.
Okay.
1, 2.
I open up to it. Hit me.
20.
Ow.
1 point of damage.
Ow! My temp HP! Oh, I didn't actually plan for the second part of this. The, not Cambion, the bomb.
Bombardier.
The bombardier.
Bombardier. Flying above.
Would you call it humanoid?
Yeah, it's a fiend.
Fucking hell.
Call a person won't work. Who's in the name?
Sadly not.
Person.
Yeah, well, it's
You had your moment of glory with the mercenary.
yeah, nothing human.
Never again shall ye fight humanoids,
One day.
for I am an asshole DM.
Big old bumhole.
None of the enemies in my campaign are humanoids, so charm person and whole person don't work on anything. They're all elementals and demons.
Thank you for the
Doppelgangers,
DM.
changelings, yeah.
No humanoids.
No humans. Slimes, yeah.
All right.
Ghosts.
I would like to use a
Because I want to win.
scorching ray.
Oh.
I want
On
to
what?
target. I have a line on the Everlight on the way on the other side. 120.
Do you have the range? Is it 120?
Yeah, baby.
Easily in range.
And I will go for the two regular schmegulas
the nearest ones.
right in front of me.
Okay.
So I
Let's
need
do first foot soldier.
3 attacks. First foot soldier.
What did you say, fate?
Nah.
There's so many.
He's
We're
got a
going
lot
to
of
fuck
fate.
them anyway.
If anything, I want to fate that Everlight.
All right, you'll fate the Everlight.
I'll fate the Everlight at the end.
Right.
So first,
Okay, first
regular
boy.
schmegular guy is a he is dead actually. I got a nat 1. Weird.
Nope.
Guess I don't know how this game works. Second one, nat 20.
Hey, listen, that's the dichotomy of the duality of man. Yeah, so that's gonna. We'll do the damage for that in a minute.
Okay.
Let's just do the Everlight. Do you
The
want to spend
final
one?
one, which I will fate a rune,
Okay.
is a 19 plus 5, 26.
Yep.
So 2d6 maxed on that second
12.
boy.
Plus another 2d6.
Plus 4, 16 damage.
16 damage.
Yeah,
He's dead.
nice.
You watch as this foot soldier is incinerated. He was actually the one who threw the ichor at you and was a
Nice revenge, bro.
But yeah, you watch this. The first one dud, and you can see that these creatures have no preservation of each other. One literally throws the other one in the way, which is why you get the critical hit. As
he takes
like
both of
throws
those
it, and
blasts.
and he dodges out of the way. He's like, "Ugh." Oh yeah, no, they are self-serving.
Does he do
absolutely.
like the action movie, like before he does, like,
or like a fighting game when you get like a 20 hit combo. As the beam passes through and then impacts on the Everlight.
and then yeah, the final Everlight. What?
Did you fate it?
He's already rolled.
already
it.
hit.
yeah,
It's
I
cupped
knew
in his
that.
hand.
This is damage. That's 7 fire damage. No, it's got 8, hasn't it?
It's if you had rolled one more, yeah, it's barely hanging together. This light, just the melted scraps of it, just enough of the smoke is pluming off of it to leave it standing.
I'm trying to remember if my crown
Have to do it
steel thing.
before.
For a second there, I thought I hadn't revealed it, and I was like, I have to do it before.
Yeah. You have to say that you're going to empower
I
it.
can't imagine if that's how I revealed it.
Maybe I've done that in the
what?
past, but I can't remember. I'm going to say no.
I think I have to do it before.
Yeah, I think so. Too.
So I can't empower it.
No.
Oh no. When I deal fire, necrotic, or radiant damage,
In that case, sure.
I'll empower it.
All right.
I love empowering spells. So this one, that
I
final
can't heal
bolt.
you, by the way.
I mean,
Daddy's not here.
You don't need to roll. It's got 1 hit point left. The other light, but you can.
I did 1 damage.
You did, which is just enough. Can you then roll a d6 of psychic damage, please?
6, yeah, I forgot it's a d6 now. 3.
3 psychic damage that you can't
damage.
resist in any
Daddy
way.
can't heal
Does that
you
go
right now.
through temp?
It would no, because I think that will fuck with the mechanics. But yeah, it just deals 3 damage.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, you watch as that final Everlight, as the flame turns black and gold and red as the colors merge, and you see that glow in Xanthias' chest. When you do this, Xanthias, not only do you feel that pain in your head, every demon just looks to you, and you see Neros. Oh, a delicious thing that one carries. Bring it to me.
Hey guys, I'm one of you.
Whatever.
Right?
But yeah, these things, almost sensing the power in it, you know, having not realized that you were carrying it before, they just, yeah, and you just see these demons, like, just greed and uncontrollable, like, you know, desire, avarice takes over.
Yum yum.
Yum yum.
Well, now they know. It's time to reveal my true form.
Xanthias, end of your turn.
I guess. Yeah. I fucked up, boo-boo.
You did fuck up, Boo Boo.
What? Everyone else is allowed to say it.
The Bombardier.
Yeah.
It's gonna go.
The Bombardier. Oh, he's actually flying towards...
Yeah. And he's gonna drop a canister.
Oh, on Griold and Rowan?
Yeah. Can catch you both in this. I don't want to put it on the mini because I don't want to break the minis, but
Yeah. Oh, and the wagon too. No.
Wagon dragon.
he is flying up above.
Dragon.
Rowan and Sir Griold, as the Bombardier drops his demonic bombs, I need you to make DC dexterity saving throw, please.
Wagon Empire.
7.
14.
14 is a success. You're going to take half damage, Rowan. Here's me dice. I'll use this one.
Very different campaign.
I'm a wagon born.
That is going to be 19, 22 fire damage to Sir Griold, 11 to Rowan.
Yikes.
And I believe, is Silent Image concentration, Rowan?
Yeah.
I think
Yes.
so. So DC 10 concentration check as well, please.
Oh, God.
Just gonna
How's he looking?
Bad.
bombed it.
How bad?
So yeah, poor Sir Grill just does not see this thing coming from up above. This, it almost appears like a kind of scattering. It's like a kind of scatter bomb of all these like little pellets that glow bright orange and then explode with flame.
12.
On your concentration, DC would have been 10. So yeah, Silent Image is still up. I'm gonna also destroy this wagon.
No!
The wagon!
No!
No!
Mark, you bastard!
We're gonna move it eventually.
God damn it! Oh, okay.
Barrels are left.
The barrels are still there. Oh, thank God.
Loot scattering around as it just gets absolutely destroyed by these
Most
bombs.
devastating.
I'm also going to roll to see if his smoke bomb regenerates.
Rip wagon.
It does.
Lol, rip dude.
That is the Bombardier's turn. We then go to the various foot soldiers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, all right. Come at me, chump. Chump ass bitch. Chump ass loser ass bitch.
He's fucking wagon born.
Yeah, stand in line, losers.
So against you, Xanthias, he pulls out this kind of wicked, curved-looking demon blade.
Swords.
Oh no.
It didn't. You nat 20'd?
Yeah.
You need to swap that dice out again.
Do you want me to have the blue one again?
I don't trust any of them.
Roll the fucking geeky clean.
Roll the geek.
Nat
thing.
20.
I rolled low on the next bit of damage, and it's not a huge amount of damage, so it's 8 points of slashing damage.
Oh, come on.
What?
Just compared to
One's
my
a regular little
brain
dude.
getting blown out.
Neros, the demonic commander.
And his
Bits of me on the building.
Yeah. So 8 points of damage as he slashes you with this kind of wicked curved demon blade.
Okay.
And then I think the other two, one is going to crossbow bolt at you, and then one is going to crossbow bolt Sir Griold. That is going to be only an 11 to hit you, Xanthias.
No.
Misses. To hit Sir Grield is going to be a 17.
Yep.
Oh no.
7 points of piercing damage to old Sir Grield.
Feel good?
You just hear him like reloading the crossbow, like, I'm not done yet, you bastard. For Northvale! We then go to, that is the foot soldiers go, Le Cambion.
Oh.
Yep.
He senses a threat.
What in gruff?
Is it the rock?
Yeah, it's Gruff.
No.
Gruff Earth. What's his best thing to attack with?
Nothing.
Who's got Benedicta, sorry?
Me. It's on my go.
Me.
Fuck you say?
Too far away.
Me.
Leave me alone. I'm too far away.
Website.
Don't. Please don't. Trying to think here. The Cambion is going to, as a bonus action, cast Shield of Faith on itself for a +2 AC.
What a fucking loser. That's not allowed to do that.
And then he's going to fly next to Gruff and make a melee attack against him. 16.
17. Get fucked.
I know. So he swings in, and with your weak, you're injured, you're weak, but you bring the staff up. So weak, but you manage to block it, the blow, like, you're not done yet. As he brings this, he's kind of got like almost like a not like a rapier, but like a saber, like a curved sword. He brings it down like a cavalry sword, but you block it. So you see him shimmering with this kind of infernal power. That is the Camion's go. Rowan. Now remember, you can have Benedicta go before or after you.
Little bro.
Sucky.
I'm sweaty.
I'm gonna fucking combo us. Rowan's gonna turn around
Okay.
and link his fingers together.
Oh, I like this. I like where it's going.
Benedicta and looks up
Yeah.
at the bombardier
Yeah.
and nods. And Benedicta's gonna use that and he's gonna launch her up so that she can devout smite.
Okay.
dear.
I'm going to say to do this. What's your strength score?
200.
It's not.
2000?
Nope. it's not.
13.
13. I'm going to let you do it
1000.
because you're already very tall. You're like nearly 10 feet tall.
So big,
you're
big
cutting
tall.
the distance down to about 30 feet above you.
Hands to shoulder
Benedicta
the
is
head.
also quite tall. So you're talking about a 15-foot distance, and you only need to get within 5 feet to make an attack roll. I am going to ask you to spend a fate dice to do this, though, because this is like kind of beyond the realms of like normal strength. So if that's cool,
A
fate
worthy
dice.
trade.
Yeah.
A worthy trade.
Yeah.
This will be your action. You'll still be able to move and bonus action. Do you want to do those before Benedicta goes? Because you could like bardic inspiration her, for example, and
I'm
then
already doing that on Gruff.
you can. It's not concentration. You can throw them out like however you want. Yeah.
I'm gonna dish them out like candy then.
Yeah. You don't have to have just one out at a time. You can be like, you get bardic, and you get bardic, and you get bardic.
Sick.
Yeah.
Benedicta gets some bardic inspiration.
Bonus action, you bardic inspiration Benedicta, and then you can move.
Then ding dongers.
All right, so you're not gonna move. All right, so yeah, she moves up. She kind of nods. My thanks. Let's bring this thing down.
First up.
Yeah. She kind of there's a sort of
inspiration.
Yeah. I think that's it. She flies up through the air, so you get to make an attack roll. Would you like to spend any fate dice on her attack? She's already got an extra d6 from Bardic, but if you wanted to...
Plus, I think she's fine.
All right, so you get an extra d6 to the attack.
Nat 1.
Oh.
I mean, plus what?
Yeah.
6, 7.
Okay, I mean,
With her bonus.
fate.
What the in
Oh, fate, sorry.
2. 9.
Is this Rowan's fault or is this Benedicta's fault?
It's cool though, Mark. You should just let it happen.
I did let it happen, and then the dice said no.
Yeah, I mean,
It's D&D, baby.
It's D&D, baby.
Rowan would be distracted. I reckon, right, this happens at the point where Gruff cries out in pain.
I like
Rowan's
it. I like it because it's all happening simultaneously. So he goes to throw, but at the last minute he turns and like fearing that it kind of twists, and she just goes wide, nowhere near in range.
Ragdolls.
You did throw her up in the air. She has to come back down. I'm gonna make an acrobatic. Well, you make an acrobatic check.
Where did you
She's
throw
dead.
her? She's gone.
She'll land within 5 feet. So just plus dex.
12.
12. She will land on her feet, but she's gonna take some damage. I'll roll a d8.
He's gonna scatter
I'm gonna
it.
d8 and see where she goes.
Helm scream.
She goes right behind you.
That's a raven.
And she will take 10 bludgeoning damage. I rolled really high.
It's gone great.
I rolled really high. That's like
my God.
basically the 20 feet fall damage. As you throw her up in the air and then she lands on like her ankle and twists her ankle. Like, ah!
This way.
You lumbering fool!
You should use this move on the enemies. Just run up to them and launch them in the air.
But yeah, that's everyone's move and action, unfortunately.
Holy crap.
Oh, that natural one. Oh, buddy, it was a great effort. I loved it. I thought it was great. And then the dice went, nah, fuck you.
Can I move Rowan up to Sigrild?
Technically, you would have had to done it before Benedicta moved. So part of the thing is you couldn't really move while you were throwing her.
But my action was to throw her up, right?
Yeah, but then she has to take her turn after yours.
Oh, is it after?
Yeah, it's
It was
before or
before
after. Yeah,
That's fair.
so you had to be stood
That is
still when you did it,
then. That is
unfortunately.
me done.
All right, okay.
And Benedicta.
Yeah, and they're
Never
both done.
comboing again.
No.
These two are not comparable.
Benedicta will remember this.
Ophelia, your favourite friends?
Swarming into the house.
They're going to try and get in, but they are limited, right? So they can't quite squeeze to get to you, but they are going to be able to make an attack against you. They can't engulf you yet. That is going to be a 14.
Just hits.
Just hits, all right.
Burning down the house.
This is slashing damage, so you will half it. So that would be 6, 7, 12. 12 half to 6 points of slashing damage.
6.
As they're like squeezing through, trying to get into this house, and now you're being sort of engulfed by them all.
Can I hellish rebuke as a
Oh, you absolutely can.
I would like to do that, please. Dex save throw.
Yeah, 4.
4. You fail. So 2d10. Do we have d10s?
Do you want a d10?
Yes. I would like one, please.
Yeah, all right.
Oh.
Here you go. The box of fate. It's all in German.
What?
Yes.
Are German numbers different?
Oh,
6.
so 13.
13 points of fire damage.
Is there a plus on this? No.
No, and it's not an AoE, as much as it might sound like one. It's not an AoE, so it is, but it does 13 points of fire damage. That's a lot.
That's
So
really
does
good.
that actually say FUMF on it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It's just every number
Sieben.
written out in German.
Zex.
Zach, sorry. Yeah.
Nice.
That's incredible.
That's quite funny.
That's great.
Yeah, you watch as flames. What does it look like? Is this like from your blood, like your blood ignites
Yeah,
as they
from
bite into
her
you?
red, not from the gauntlet hand, but from her other red hand. But it's
Yeah.
like the fire is like thick and red and almost like magma, like it drips. It's Icarus. Yeah.
Very cool. Very Meldon Ming.
You're right the first time.
No, I like calling it that though. That's
Yeah,
what I
know
call
you
it. But yeah, you watch as this just goop, this fiery napalm kind of spreads over these things, and they're like,
Hell yeah.
Get gooped.
get gooped. The NPCs.
Yeah.
The many.
Still here.
Oh, the
So I make their wisdom
civilian
saving throw.
NPCs.
Yeah, it's finished. They pass their wisdom saving throw, so they're not
And
going
then
corrupted.
leave.
They all start to run. Now,
Oh, so don't make it off the board.
not yet. They will dash actually, so they will.
Okay.
Some of them, however, are going to get opportunity attacks against them. These
Better
two.
dead than demons, am I right, gamers? High five.
These two are killed.
No!
Yeah.
Clarence
As they
and
turn, they
Nicholas.
turn to run. They see everyone running. These minion creatures are in front of them, and as they turn their backs, the minions just the rest of them scatter. The rest of them are going to clear the board, however.
All right. That's
Well,
That's
what
Daisy.
is
Just
Daisy?
taking Daisy. Put her down. Put her down.
She gets swept up in the crowd.
Raptured.
Oh, we're going this way.
Wherever you guys are going. See ya.
But yeah, they are now cleared. They start running back the way that Benedicta and Daisy came from.
Okay.
But two of them sadly are cut down as they go. All of the lanterns are destroyed.
Ha.
I cannot summon any more reinforcements.
I say
I
again.
think we've got plenty.
So we go up to the top of the round with Daisy.
We're down to 5 turns, people.
Yeah, this is a brand new one. Is this
Are we? No, this
Yeah.
is turn 4.
This is turn 4.
Start
Yeah.
of turn 4.
Oh,
start of turn
halfway.
4? Daisy, I think, is going to see that Xanthias and Gruff are in trouble. She's going to try and stay at range. She's got 60 foot, so 5.
You can't see through the.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
30, 35, 40,
It's your silent illusion, isn't it?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Because you need to do some
Bonus
concentration.
action, 35.
Did I do a concentration?
You did. You haven't taken any damage since.
Did you take damage doing your jump up and?
No, she did though.
No, she did. But yeah,
did
Ron has
tons of
damage.
damage.
Daisy's going to bonus action dash with cunning action, basically run all the way down and then throw a radiant blade at the soldier near Xanthias. Because then she'll get sneak attack.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, that's not going to hit.
No, it does though.
Doesn't, I'm afraid.
Look
That is
again.
only a 10 to hit.
No, it doesn't actually. You're right.
So she, as she's running, she tries to throw one out, but it just sadly goes wide and misses. Then we go to Gruffith.
Hello. Can one cast spells when one is wild shaped? No.
Because you can't speak or gesture or anything. It specifically says you can't cast spells when wild shaped.
Okay.
Unless you, well, moon druids can use spells to heal themselves while they're wild shaped, but only moon druids. It is bullshit.
Am I still marked?
No, you're not. No. No, when he fired, the rune went away.
Okay. Unfortunately, I had an idea, but I'm not confident in pulling it off with this Cambion on me. So.
I believe.
Well, I was thinking of wild shaping and making a move, but it would need opportunity attacks on me and stuff like that, and I only have 1 charge left, so I don't really want to fuck it up. So, I am going to cast a level 2 Cure Wounds on myself,
We love it.
because I'm fucked.
Gives you 10 HP as well.
Yeah.
8 for 16 points of healing.
16 points of healing, pretty good.
Huge.
Good.
Big
Norm.
heal.
What?
Enorm.
In norm. Yeah. Edge.
Huge.
I...
Look at Edge.
Huge.
Edge dead.
Let Kim think, guys.
Please make them stop.
I'm trying.
I'm just trying to decide which kind of a bonus action to use.
Big one. Oh, wait.
Oh yeah, would your bardic help me with the healing?
Yeah, you can add more to it.
Oh, actually, I think
Because I have
you have the
magical
optional feature.
inspiration. So you can add a d6 to it.
Oh, it's a 2. I thought it was
2
a
extra
3.
hit points, man.
I thought it was 2. That's cool.
You use it.
2 plus my 4 hit temp. And is that done?
Yeah.
Done.
Thank you. So bonus action, take a risk, or bonus action.
Risky bisky.
I am gonna whistle very weakly for Saren, and Saren is going to attack the Cambion.
Okay,
It's on
it's your
me.
bonus action, you right? With Saren's
yes.
staff of Saren.
Yeah, teeth whistlers.
Hell
I
yeah.
fucking hate this.
Do I want to attack or do I want her to protect me?
Sure, call.
She attack and protect.
She only does 1.
Griold,
Me.
big demon, then
You
you.
get wrecked.
Ophelia.
Nice. I'll go to attack. Fuck it. What the fuck is it? Okay. 17 plus 6 to hit.
Gonna hit. Yep.
And then
The eyes of
it is 1d8. Let's go.
Wow.
6 plus 4 plus 2
12.
points of damage for Sarah.
Strong hit from Saren as the almost in defense of her master, the bird flies out, the spiritual energy tearing at the Cambion's face. It manages to kind of disperse the energy, battering it away, but it does look worse for wear.
Good.
That was your bonus action.
That's everything for me. I can't move without provoking
wounded.
opportunity attack.
You can circle around, but yeah, right now you still have at least some cover.
Yeah, I'll keep my little bit of cover then. So Griold, what is it an action or a bonus action to do a vitality potion?
Bonus action, if he
Bonus
drinks it,
action.
yeah. If he feeds it to somebody else, it's an action.
Okay, so I'm gonna have him drink a vitality potion.
Alrighty, I will roll that. 2d4 plus 2.
Cool. Yeah.
Ooh, 6, 8 temporary hit points.
dope, like dope.
Wow.
8, and then I will have him stand strong
Yep. He
And
doesn't
then-
get any disadvantage if he shoots in melee or if he's got any creature within melee.
I'm going to make a marksman aim at the tall guy, the bombardier.
Oh, up in the sky.
Hell yeah.
Good, yeah. But, so Griold is the perfect person to take care of him with his sniper accuracy.
He does not hit.
No?
We shouldn't throw 2 melee people at. That's what I've learned.
I rolled a 3 + 5.
8 is fortunately not enough. Maybe it's being harassed or like injured. He just his aim's off. Stay still, you bastard. Anything else?
Is he within the engagement zone of the mignon?
I think I nudged him. I think he is. I think he was here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
this
because
thing came and attacked him. Yeah.
In which case, there's not much else he
I mean, it's only a minion. It will only do 1 damage if it does hit him.
I was just going to get him to kind of move.
Pivot. Could pivot around him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Full roti.
I think being so Griold, if I may,
Yeah.
he would see that Daisy's on her own and he might interpose himself between the minion and Daisy.
He will rotate and interpose
Wait,
himself.
did he marksman shot?
Yeah. Oh, he
Oh, his
marksman
speed
shot.
is 0. Yeah, so his speed is 0.
Could I have moved it before marksman?
I'm going to say no because that's not what
But
happened.
I didn't hit though, so
It doesn't
give me a
matter.
little crumb.
But now you know for next
Give
time.
me a little crumb.
No, no crumbs for you.
Oh, it's this character
Right.
again. Trying to win.
I'm trying to win here. My goal is to kill you all. I'm the best dungeon master ever.
I read a 20 rules for DMs thing the other day, and you're hitting all of them.
Yeah.
Fuck your players. All.
You're weak and injured. I'm not interested in you.
Winjured.
Commander Neros is interested in strong prey.
I'm weak and injured. Leave me alone.
No. That sorcerer boy is hidden behind that rock.
Oopsie.
Don't antagonize him.
That really hurt.
You went so hard on that.
That sweet young girl that's throwing glowing knives.
Oh.
I am going to target Daisy.
Gonna get fucking obliterated.
Maybe.
Just missed.
Just hair left.
All right. So that is what he's going to do. He's going to aim it at Daisy. Ophelia. You are in its house.
Yeah.
The swarm is engulfed the window that you came in from. There is a stairway leading down. The room is getting hot.
Cool. Can I
Room get hot.
use veracity and can I charge out of the window towards these minions? Just launch
love it.
myself
Face
out.
roll.
Absolutely you can. Is the goal to go flying out into the open or to then run down the wall?
Run down the wall, and I want to go
right.
round. And I want to go where those rocks are to the
Yep.
north of the house.
Yep.
Duck
It's like a
in
bit of
there.
rubble. Okay.
In the rubble.
All right. So make an attack roll because you might kill them before they get to make an opportunity attack again.
Sick.
6, 6, 6, 6, 6.
6. Oh God! Why can we not?
Anything else you'd like to do? You can you can use your whip if you want.
Yeah,
You got bonus action?
Trying a bonus action whip.
Yeah, you never know.
I never know.
It's not really killing them. I'll make my opportunity attack.
Yeah, do it.
Got it.
Also, as I did describe to you before, they are all on fire, so moving through their space, you take fire damage. The fire damage is going to be 5 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And then they do attack you with a 16 to hit.
Uh-huh.
They are at half health now, though, so they do less damage.
Oh, okay.
For only 5 points of slashing damage, you're raging, so it halves to 2.
Yes.
And then we see Ophelia on fire rush out of the window, run down the building, and then hop behind this rubble.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wait, actually on fire or just?
She's not ignited, but
Right.
there's definitely like embers and
Smoking.
smoke, yeah, trailing behind her.
And can I send the Raven after me through those minions?
Do you want to attack the minions but not go through them?
the
Just remember, it will
Raven-
take damage if it goes through them.
Oh, the Raven like attacking as
And then move, yeah.
Yes.
Sure, yeah. Yep, Raven attacks.
11.
It's not here,
Why?
but it does fly round.
Come here, Raven.
Naughty Raven! Said the Raven nevermore.
Fuck this bitch.
That famous poem.
Fuck this bitch.
As I sat there, my mind all an itch. Quoth the raven, fuck this bitch.
That's the second poem that I wrote in your world.
The weaver's wheel did keep spinning. Twitch, twitch, twitch. Quoth the raven, fuck this bitch.
Sir Mortimer Graves' sequel.
Sir Mortimer Graves' sequel, fuck this bitch. Anyway, unfortunately, Ophelia, I think that's you pretty much done, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Stellar turn.
Stellar turn. 10,
Blaze.
30.
The minions charge.
Yeah, they're going to have to dash so they don't get to attack, but they're going to basically surround Benedicta and Rowan. Xanthius. Come on, boy. Pull it all out. Here we go. Big turn.
Big boy.
Yes, Bolteruni.
Could you just get rid of everything, please?
I'm going to disengage and hide.
You can't do
I
both.
mean, I don't have a breath weapon, which would have been primo perfecto, amazing, cool.
Yeah, look at that line.
However,
However, guys.
so I need to. If I. Oh no, it's just all ranged attacks with this dude next to me.
Could you detonate?
I'm going to detonate. I'm going to Peter Petrelli this bitch. No? You don't like that reference?
I like the reference.
Okay, thank you.
Can't do it.
I am gonna.
Nathan Peretti comes in and says no.
Motherfucker. I'm gonna Hero Nakamura and go back in time then.
No. Tom,
Playful.
turn.
I am gonna step back from this guy. He will have an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
It didn't, did it?
Oh my God.
Nat 20.
Now he is just a normal dude. He's a normal dude.
Has Nat 20 me twice?
How are you looking?
I'll swap the dice.
That's just the other nat 20 dice.
These are my 2 dice. What do you want from me?
Between them all.
No!
It's 11 slashing damage.
11. I have.
Do you want to reduce it?
I am gonna reduce it.
Oh my god.
I start.
This normal demon. He's like, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna become the boss. I'm gonna feast on your soul. I'm gonna eat that steel in your
Guy's
chest.
ambitious.
You eat it. I'm gonna become strong. And I'll be Balascor's favorite.
Wow.
That's who's coming out.
Balascor. Balascor the Phosphorus.
Oh, I have to decide beforehand how many I expend. So I'm going to do
11
2.
points.
I'm going to do 2 of these. So 2d6 is going to be how much I reduce this by. 8. So I only take 3 damage. I'm still standing.
I'm still standing. Where do you want to move to?
Just 5 feet back. I'm probably going to move back into that space in a bit, so it's fine.
Okay.
And I will again do another squatching away.
Okay, 3 rays.
So this is again to just the 3
soldiers.
3 soldiers.
Alrighty.
The one next to me, who has crit me twice,
Yep.
is going to get fated
Okay.
because he needs to go.
Does.
What's his AC?
You tell me what you rolled.
I rolled a 16.
16 hits.
Oh, come on.
Against the second one,
Yep,
which
we
is
just go down the line.
Not being fated, I get 23.
Hits.
Against the third one in the line, I get 12.
Misses.
Shit.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
2d6 on the
First
first one.
Yep.
10 damage.
10 points of damage.
On the second
Injured,
one.
but still up.
On the second one, it's 8 damage.
8
And
points
final
of
one,
damage.
I whiff and hit Ophelia.
They are both bloodied by that. So you see that as they're burnt, their scorched bodies, their shields kind of warped by it. Yeah, they are not looking great, but they are still standing. Anything else on your turn, Mr. Xanthius?
As a bonus action, I'm going to drink a vitality potion.
Okay,
So 2d4 plus, do you want to roll that? Or
I roll it. 10 max.
10?
10 HP.
Just kidding.
Feel when you drink these potions, you feel invigorated, your energy restored. Any of that weariness and stamina lost from the fight is replenished. Feel capable.
Temporarily. Nice. All right. Well, that puts me at 10 HP.
Yeah.
I'm back in the fight. I'm fine.
All done?
All done.
All right, I'm going to see if the Bombardier gets its bombs back. It does not.
Good.
Which is a good thing.
Yeah.
Its smoke is going to clear.
Oh.
And I'm not going to use it. I am going to spend a fate point
Yeah.
for it to drop.
Knowledge.
You see it kind of drop a larger, sort of rounded iron sphere, screaming faces sort of dented and emblazoned into it. And he's going to drop it where he was. In fact, actually, no, he's going to drop it.
Boy. Oh.
Why do you have a testicle mini?
Looks like a Cheeto, like a cheese ball.
Cheese puff.
Yeah.
I say he flies to
Or a
here.
chicken Kiev.
Oh, he's
That's
flying.
going to be action. You see this sphere as it hits the ground. It bounces and then stops in midair, like it's hovering.
Oh.
And it begins to glow brighter.
And it's right in between
Everybody.
pretty much everyone. But mainly Griot and Rowan.
Daisy.
All right.
Carcass of the wagon.
That is the Bombardier's turn. The foot soldiers. I'm going to kill you, boy.
I know you are.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
You too?
5, 10, 15, 20.
Bro, you flashed,
You three?
You flashed the steel, bro.
It's mine. I want it.
Take it.
They're all going to try and attack you.
Okay. Yeah. Do it, coward.
14.
I'm going to cast shield.
Okay.
So my AC is 19.
All of them miss you because of that. This
Wow.
magic shield, you're just fending them off. As they're slamming on it, trying to get at you, completely consumed by their greed and avarice. Gruffith.
My God.
Oh, it's me.
Yes.
Holy God.
The Cambion, and this is so brilliant because Tom and I were having a conversation before we started doing this episode.
No.
And he is going to
Not.
utter a word of befouled speech and cast healing word on himself.
No.
And I literally have it in my notes.
NPC, enemy
This is
NPCs
so good.
don't heal.
We had this
Why
whole
can't you do this to him and not me?
Characters heal. That's
He
how it
heals
works.
himself for 6 HP
Loser. Shielding himself and healing.
as a bonus action, and then with his saber, he's going to attack Gruff. It's only a 9 to hit though, so he blocks. You block him. Rowan.
Good dog. Okay.
I'm gonna get Benedict to go first.
Okay. Yep.
She's gonna attack these
Sure.
fuckers. So great sword.
Yep. Signature attack.
Just just one regular attack, right?
One regular attack for now. Yeah. So it's a signature attack at the top.
Yeah, that hits. 24.
24. Roll damage for me because she actually has a chance of maybe killing both of them because of over
I'm
damage.
gonna do devout smite,
Okay.
so an extra D8 as well.
2d8. Well, then I'm going to tell you now, Trot, probably not worth wasting Devout Smite on it.
6,
Plus
4, 10.
10 points of damage. You watch as it does only unfortunately kill one. Well, the Divine Smite, do you really want to use it on minions?
She's
2d8 damage.
What would Benedicta do?
I guess she probably would, yeah. If you want to add it, you still can. I'm like,
WWPD.
she can only do 3 of them, and it's minions. But yeah, if you want to roll, it's 2d8 because it's a fiend, so she gets an extra d8 against it.
Oh, yeah.
10.
10, yeah, so yeah, it just annihilates. With the over damage, it would just destroy both minions.
So now it's just...
She's going to move diagonally away from the chicken Kiev,
Okay, Tom, can you move?
diagonally away.
like towards Ophelia's house, basically,
5, 10, 15, 20,
and to the cover there.
30.
30. Nice, yep. So she goes running over there. Great sword out, having slayed them.
Pointing at Ophelia.
I think
What
she's
next?
probably, yeah. I mean, I imagine Benedicta really wants to go and fight this guy, but yeah.
Yeah,
You all
exactly.
do.
Yeah.
She's heading towards
Heading
it.
towards him. And then Rowan.
Rowan's going to catch up to her as well. 25, 30.
Okay, behind
Okay.
cover. That's good.
Behind cover, and en route, he's going to do his very few spells that you can do ranged. Vicious Mockery, which is going to be that piercing frequency that's going to pierce the bombardier's head.
Okay. Saving throw? Yeah. What do I do?
Wiz 14.
Whiz. That is a fail. 13.
Sick, wicked sick.
Get ready.
Here it comes.
Get ready.
D4, baby.
Watch out.
1.
Tinnitus.
Yeah.
Bombardier's just up there. Oh, ow.
Ow. Oh, it's like it's an airplane. It's the pressure. But yeah, no, it does do something.
That whole heap of something, huh?
Whole heap of something. Anything else, Rowan?
I'm guessing I can't see Ophelia from here.
No.
Is it like the restaurant scene from Always Sunny?
You can. Maybe you can. I mean, it is only half cover, so I'd say you can see each other. Yeah.
5, 10, 20.
I don't think you're at 30 feet range. Oh no, it's 60
Healing
feet.
word.
Healing word. Yeah,
Yeah.
60 feet. Yeah, you're easily within range.
I'm gonna heal you.
Ah, thank you.
Don't worry, it's a D4.
Nah.
Plus charisma.
6 points.
Oh, hell yeah. Thank
6
you.
HP.
Big moves.
Actually,
A
hell
point.
is a really sensitive
And
point
healing
right
comes
now.
out of
You
my
shouldn't
nostrils.
say, oh yeah, because it's a really sensitive.
Anything else, Rowan, on your turn?
That's it. I spent everything.
All right. Okay. You've kind of moved around those rocks, and there's 2 people over there. But then you have a bird.
I do have a bird.
It's flappy.
I'm gonna roll a d4. I'm gonna roll a d6. 1, 2, 3. Rowan and Benedicta. 4, 5, 6. Ophelia and Bird. Oh, it's 5. It's 5. The swarms. They're basically gonna come and just descend on you and the bird. They are quite injured, so they're only at half strength.
Cool.
So you and the raven
gonna-
take 2 fire damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna remove that for line of sight.
Oh,
Camera.
and then they are going to attack you, Ophelia, for a 16 to hit.
Yeah.
And this is half because they're at half strength. So that'd be 5, half to 2 slashing damage.
Cool.
Okay.
As they descend upon you. NPCs have all run away. So we go to, there's no more lanterns, it's the top of another round. 3 left.
Oh, we haven't got long.
4 left, including
4
this.
left. Yeah.
Yeah, including this one.
Turn 5.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 5,
tracking.
6, 7, 8, yeah.
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 No, it's more that I was just like, hang on, if it's turn
We're
5, there's only
halfway.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, it's actually because you count it's the end of turn 8. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Halfway there.
Don't you worry.
All right.
Don't you worry.
So, Daisy's turn. Daisy does not know what this rune does yet.
The orb thing?
The rune. The guy's aiming at
Oh.
Daisy.
Did she not see him shoot Gruff?
Was she
She was
arrived
here
by then?
when-
Yeah.
Yeah.
She would have heard it then, yeah, so she would know. So I guess she would try and take cover, but there's a lot of bad dudes in the way.
Maybe
Yeah.
behind the-
And there's a
the light.
bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that the only thing...
Take cover behind the dudes.
Yeah, behind this.
And they would all get
Oh,
shot.
you see.
Yeah, I mean, some of them are going to get shot, 100%. The only other thing I can think of, she would have to run all the way around because she doesn't want to pass through this thing. She doesn't know what it does.
She does have a bony axy dash.
Yeah, but that would, even if she went round, it'd be like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. She could get to here, but then she's going to get Benedicta and Rowan shot. So I think this is actually the best place for her to hide right now.
Yeah.
So she's going to move there. I'm going to use her to have cunning action to try and hide.
Okay.
She can use that.
Yeah.
Dodge? Yeah. Dodge, yeah.
It's an action to take dodge.
Okay.
Yeah. Cunning action, you can't dodge it. That is going to be a 21 on her stealth. So she's going
Wow.
to try and hide there. Whether or not that will affect this guy, we don't know. But she's going to try and stay hidden. I guess she could attack actually.
Attack first, then bony action.
Yeah, she will attack one of the foot soldiers by Xanthias.
Thank you. Ah.
That is going to hit.
Ah.
So-
Sneak attack.
Yeah, with sneak attack as well. That is going to be 12. 16 points of radiant energy. Absolutely decimates one of these foot soldiers. Just the blade sticks in its neck and it turns to mist and smoke and evaporates. And then she will duck behind the pillar and try and hide.
Oh, good.
Sweet.
So she will do that.
Hell yeah. Great.
Gruff.
Can Griold, with 25 foot of movement, can he get within line of sight of the Cambion?
Cambion. Oh.
5, 10, 15,
I can see
20,
it.
25. Yeah, I mean, if he gets to here, I'll have cover and he can still see them.
And would that put him out of range of the shot that's going to go off on Daisy?
No, he would then be in it. He could move to here.
Yeah, and that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Cambion will have cover, but he can do it.
Let's do that. It's probably still quite close to the bomb, but.
I guess does the minion have?
Minion will get an attack of opportunity. That's going to miss. It's only a 14. And then Sigrid will get there. The Cambion's going to get +2 AC from this
Oh, okay.
for the cover.
Fate. Fate.
Can't use it on Grield.
Fate.
I mean, he's a pretty good shot. He's got like, what, +5, +6?
I'm
Yeah.
rolling like a dick.
Well, that's just dice. Might you roll good?
This time, don't roll like
This
a
time,
dick.
roll good. That's what I tell my dice.
Roll good, forehead.
Is Rowan within 30 foot of me?
5, 10, 15,
Of
20,
Grield.
25. Yeah, of Grield.
Bonus action, I will
Don't shoot me.
I'll shoot Rowan in the face.
Nice.
I'm going to give him a nightly inspiration as well.
Okay, great.
Would you like to?
He will just say, "Come on, we've got to get to that tower. We want to save Ashen Rest for North Vale."
No shit.
It's just the motivation. You know? It's like when you're in it. It's like you've been in LARP battles and people just go like, "Charge!" and you're like, "I was doing it anyway." But yeah, I feel good about it.
You're doing it too?
7 temp HP.
7 temp HP to Rowan. You get 7 temp HP.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, it's the nightly thing to do. He'll
Shoot the Cambion.
shoot the Cambion and marksman aim it.
Yeah.
Kind of like lays the crossbow
Makes
on the
sense.
rubble. Takes an extra shot.
I just feel like this is gonna go.
He gets advantage on the attack if you use marksman's aim.
Oh, does he?
It does say that.
I didn't
think.
roll advantage on the bombardier one then. Oh well,
That's silly.
I was stupid. Fucking learn to read, dummy.
I think it does say that.
It does.
Yeah.
16 points to
Does hit.
hit.
Does hit the Cambion.
Nice.
Just actually.
It's a new character. I would have fucked it a million times. He'd be dead.
17 points of damage.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
You watch as this Cambion brings up its saber ready to strike, its wounds healing, as it is about to bring this down when something sticks out of its chest like the alien chest burster, and then it turns to smoke and flame. And you see Sir Grield across the way just, "Come on! There's work to be doing, Gruff!"
Saved your life.
I love him. I love him so much.
Core memory unlocked.
Core memory unlocked.
That's locked in.
I am going to. I'm just
That's
trying
rough
to.
now.
He's fine. Yeah, he's fragile. He's fine. I'm just trying to think what path to go. This big Neros guy is worrying me now, so I'm just kind of trying to think which path to take and when to activate the thing I want to activate. Let's throw caution to the wind. Let's go. Let's go. Let's throw it all
Do
the
whatever.
way up
Yeah.
in the wind.
Whatever you do, there's going to be cause and effect.
Act up.
No one's going to see this apart from maybe Rowan.
I can't see where you are at all from where I'm sitting, so.
Rowan, Gruff is going to go down on all fours and start shape-changing, sprouting multiple legs,
Oh, God, no.
and turning into a fiendish giant spider. Spider gang, spider gang, spider gang, spider gang.
What CR is it?
1, 2,
Okay, so...
which I can't, what, half?
Oh, it's half, so
I
you can do that.
I can
yeah.
do this.
Okay, great.
I've been looking at it also.
Yeah, I was going to say, because remember, Moon Druids can be high. Yeah.
It's, yeah,
I
so
do not have a spider,
I can do a
unfortunately.
quarter or a half. I can't do a
Yeah.
1 yet, I don't think.
Can you find a real one?
So I have speed of 40 foot.
Okay.
And that's a climb of 40 foot as well.
Whoa, whoa.
5, 10, 15, 20,
sorry.
25, 30. This is, so 25, 35, 40. You can get up here.
Or you could just pitch on the side of the wall and be out of line of sight.
you
Yeah,
can
is
just
there a
go-
way to do it with
you can
the
get up.
houses?
This is on fire.
fire,
Yeah, this is on fire. You get on this roof. It's flaming.
He's locked in on Daisy now.
I
He
have
is locked in on
resistance
Daisy.
to fire.
You have resistance. To
The
fire.
caves.
Oh, because it's the fiend. It's fiendish.
Yeah, it has
Okay.
resistance.
Is that a fiend or is it a beast?
It's a medium beast.
Oh, well, in that case, yeah.
Beast.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
the half
Yeah.
CR.
So yeah, I mean, you would still take half damage, but it's up to you. Gonna go up on roof? Do you want to come up here?
How bad would the damage be?
You don't know until you
I'm gonna
take
play
it.
it safe now because it's not got a lot of ACs.
Okay.
Hit points, so
Okay.
I'll do that.
So you're gonna like tuck yourself in. You are kind of tucked in. You can be like tucked in a little bit here, by the window. There is a window in this building. Cool.
I also have stealth +7.
So that was your bonus action to wild shape.
But no, action to
Action wild shape. So then move. Okay, right.
Bonus action, yeah, I can't do anything with bonus action, so
No, yeah,
that's
a lot of your abilities you can't use while you're wild shaped. All right, cool. All right, so we see Gruff turn into this bluish white, grotesque-looking spider as it scuttles up.
black and white.
Black and white. There you go. All right, sure. As it scuttles up onto the side of it.
Yeah, it's like,
Like a
like a
tarantula.
tarantula, but spindlier legs.
Oh,
like,
good.
Like a cross between a tarantula and a black widow.
What if it wasn't? You have power over this. What if it
Do
didn't?
keep in mind that we might have some people who are arachnophobia, so let's not describe it too
Sorry.
much. Actually, that's my fault. I didn't think of that.
Sorry,
That's my fault.
arachnophobes.
That's fine. That's fine.
It's an adorable one.
It's adorable. It's like a
Yeah.
jumping spider. It's cute.
Yeah,
All right, Gruff Earth, end of turn.
They could jump.
I think that's everything, yeah.
All right. In that case, Demonic Commander at the start of his turn takes his shot.
Yeah.
He does hit the minion first
Yeah.
in the line. Ooh. I mean, it's probably going to hit. It does hit. Minion's destroyed, but it does reduce his attack bonus for the next shot, which is against Daisy.
And
Daisy's
she's got
going to get cover. So Daisy's AC is 15. She's going to get half cover to go to 17.
Does
She's
the
hidden
hide
as well,
help?
yeah.
Not unfortunately against
I
this
guess
guy.
he's tracing,
yeah,
right?
yeah, he basically has an ability where like hidden creatures that he's marked, he can still see them.
Yeah,
Basically,
makes sense.
He's got like a Widowmaker.
Yeah.
So, but it doesn't work against illusions. I didn't actually factor that into my notes. It was against hidden creatures, not illusions.
I knew that.
17. So I need a 12 or higher to hit
Okay.
with the minus that I've got. Fortunately, I did roll higher. 19, but it's not a crit.
Not a crit. Not this time.
That is going to be 13 points of damage to Daisy. So you do hear her, the pillar is shattered and broken. Daisy kind of like cries out in pain as this shot is taken. That minion is annihilated.
Gonzo. So now it's just, what, 2 guards, the Bombardier, the Swarm on Ophelia, and now the Sniper.
Ross.
But their thing was never to try and win. They're probably just reappearing somewhere else in the town.
know.
Yeah.
It's just so hard to charge ahead.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that was the challenge of this encounter. Do you just charge ahead and risk it, or do you try and whittle their numbers down? What do you do? That was at the start of Neros' turn. I should point out. He is then going to move here.
No.
Ophelia, he's going to mark with his rune.
Fair enough.
Because he kind of sees you scurrying. Daisy, he's fired, but he's taken a shot now. He's going to move on, so he's going to come and take a shot at Ophelia. Well, start aiming at Ophelia. It's Ophelia's turn.
Cool. I'm going to. I need to get rid of this swarm. They are right in my face. So I'm gonna.
They are all around you. You do unfortunately take 2 points of fire damage at the start of your turn.
Alrighty. No problemo.
As does the Raven, by the way, as well.
I'm gonna try and do my last healing veracity strike
Okay.
against these two. I'm gonna risk a reckless because I really want to.
Do you want to spend a fate?
Yeah, I'll spend fate.
Sure.
I really want to hit these guys.
Yeah. Oh, my apologies. I should have spent a fate to fire that shot, so you would have had one for free there.
Nice. Okay.
My apologies.
9, 10,
You are forgiven.
With a d6 for fate.
16 to hit.
Hits.
Oh, thank Christ. Okay. So I'm gonna do my blood point and a d8.
Add all your bonuses.
Dean juice.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
17. Not only do you kill the swarm, but you heal up as you finish off the last remnants of this horrid phosphorus swarm.
So I'm free.
And
You're free! Apart from this giant rune and this giant demon like I see
Yeah, other than
you.
that.
Other than that, I'm great.
You're Gucci.
I'm Gucci.
Wait, how much did you heal?
17.
because it adds like it is like adding the damage from rage and the blood point.
Goes into veracity as well.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm now going to. Now he's targeting me. I'm going to skirt around the front of this building that's to the north.
Like this one?
Yep, that one, please. The one with all the fire around it.
It's it
One
is
that's on fire?
flaming. Yep.
Or what would be better? Or could I? We can see me everywhere.
How much movement do you have? 35?
35.
Yeah, you got loads of movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I've put you at the moment. 30. I've put you at.
30.
Yeah, I've put you at 30 there. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 actually. Sorry, so you got 10 feet.
25. Yeah, I'll skirt around a bit more. 10 more and just go a bit more.
Like here.
Yeah. For now.
Not in the fire.
Not in the fire.
Yes.
Just use
That
the-
fire is to represent the building is on fire. It's not
Yeah.
actually at the front.
Sure.
Oh, okay.
Cool. And then can I send the raven up to our big boy?
The big
Use
boy.
him as like a distraction, like to get him to like flit around
Yeah.
the demon's head.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Befuddle him.
Yeah. Do you want to do a distracting strike on him, or just try and kerfuddle him?
Just
Do you want to actually
kerfuddle him.
attack him?
Yeah, just to
Okay, yeah.
distract him and stop him from aiming, basically.
He absolutely is buzzing around his head and everything else.
Just to be annoying.
Sure. Okay. Cool.
And that is my turn.
Alrighty, we have no minions. Xanthius. You've got, what, 2 of these boys in front of you?
I do, yeah. But we need to start charging. And I only have 1 spell slot left. And I don't want to use it on these guys.
You're gonna disengage.
I think I might have to
Run for it.
If I
Got cantrips.
action dashed,
Yes.
they would have hit me. I know that.
They'd get an attack opportunity.
The one that crit me is still alive, and he's gonna do it again.
Can't promise it, but I'll try.
Let's see, what movement would I have?
You have 60 feet.
Can I use the house like freely, or would I have to?
I will. You spent a fate point on it. I will allow it. The people in there are like basically trying to help you out. They'll open the door and shut it as soon as you approach, at the risk of maybe being attacked by the creatures if they chase them.
Okay, so
The
I
other one
get
couldn't because it was frightened.
about 10 feet away from the house. If I then action dashed, I can then do, I think it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'd be halfway up the stairs.
Yeah.
And I do still have 2, like if they do hit me with the attack of opportunity, I do still have 2 shields. Or 2 runes. So I think I want to risk that.
Confirmed.
Is there a fate dice you could use somehow?
I guess like the guards are gone. I don't know, I don't think so. Do I know that this is an illusion? This
Yeah.
rock?
Yeah. I'd say that you're like Rowan. Yeah. I'd say you guys can identify it. Unless Rowan doesn't want you to.
It's got Rowan's carvings all on the,
It's
on the
an
rear side of it.
I just don't know if I can use that. I don't think I can find a way to fate this so they don't attack of opportunity me.
It's there for creative uses if you have ideas.
If I do not have ideas. So I will
Make a run for it.
try it. Yeah.
First attack opportunity
Yep.
from the foot soldier. Not a natural 20, but a 19 from that guy. So it's a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
Unshieldable as well.
Only 3 points of damage. I rolled a 1 on the damage.
That's good. That's good.
Second attack opportunity.
It's not, is it?
Serious.
Is it in that 20? Was it this fucking guy again?
It was the other guy. It was the other guy.
No, let's flavour it.
Right,
It was that
let's
guy. He
flavour
hit me
that guy.
with 3 crits in a row.
I can't believe it. I really was like,
This
there's
guy,
no way.
he's
I just rolled a
unbelievable.
19 as well. I was like, no, that's quite funny. I rolled a 19.
This guy needs to be promoted.
That's 10 points of damage.
10 points. Well, I have to. Yeah, I'm just gonna use both shields on
Okay.
this.
Literally the best
I
guy in
reduce
the
it by
squad.
6, so 4 damage.
4 points of
I
damage.
still have my 10 HP.
But you then do get to make a mad run and
mad
get halfway
dash.
up the stairs.
all the way, halfway up the stairs, basically.
I'm just
right
going
up
to put you at the
roof.
top, yeah.
Where you see this giant spider.
But we know that you're half.
Ah! Where did this thing
It looks
come
quite a
from?
demonic spider as well.
If you look carefully, though, you can see Gruff's bell still on its collar.
And you turn around and say,
Like that, yeah. But slightly more Welsh.
"Oh, love you, buddy."
Anything else,
A
Antheus?
little bit.
No, that's me. I don't really have any good bonus actions.
Bombardier. His bombs do not recharge. He is going to. I am going to be such a dick. I'm sorry.
Is he going to
5,
chase off?
10,
Oh,
15,
okay.
20.
He's
30.
line of thingy.
He's going to do his smoke bombs again.
So he drops a smoke on. Oh, Rowan and
And Benedicta.
Benedicta.
Engulfing them in smoke.
Resistant to
As he
poison.
drops that down. That is
I'm
his
gonna
turn.
throw her out.
Yeah. Up into the cavity. Not the cavity.
time.
One more
time. The 2 foot soldiers now are gonna. He's run away too far.
Oh, Griold. Oh, why did I not see you there? I mean, when this thing explodes, though.
It is
whatever
growing
it is.
brighter. In fact, so the Bombardier's turn. So I mark this down by 1.
Oh, it takes multiple turns.
It is growing bigger and brighter, but it is not. You don't know when it's going to go off.
hell is
But
the
these
size
two
of this
rush
thing?
Griold. That is going to be a 10 to hit him,
No.
and another 10 to hit him.
Nope.
They can't hit Griold. Nat 20s all day against Antheus, but against Griold, ping, ping, ping. Can't do it.
Plot armor.
What a great
Yeah,
guy.
plot armor, yeah. I'm not going to kill one of my NPCs.
Okay.
I'll kill you guys.
He's too cool.
I love my NPCs. I'm not going to
Hungry
kill
for crown steel.
Cambion is dead. Rowan. You at the start of your turn,
Yeah.
you take
gonna half.
4, so 2 poison damage.
Thank you.
But you are currently, difficult terrain. Within smoke, can't see out. You can just about make out Benedicta next to you and like the shape of the wagon and the crates and stuff. No.
It's going to take me too much movement to go forward, so I'm going to have to step out backwards again to 10 feet.
10.
Order. There's not much I can do against this.
Old man
guy.
yells at Cloud.
Got any attacks or?
I do. Vicious mockery.
Sure.
Here we go.
Against the Bombardier.
10.
Fail. Here comes a sick.
Watch out, everyone.
Sick damage.
It's a fucking 4, my dudes.
Whoa!
Plus your-
You actually see him like, no, you don't add anything
there's
to
nothing.
Vicious Mockery, sadly. But it does, at level 5, you get 2d4. It's like, the Bombardier is just like, what is that annoying noise?
It's like the highest note I can play on
Shut
that.
up! Stop it! But yeah, you do that. Then Benedicta.
Does Vicious Mockery
Bennett.
suck ass?
What the actual fuck?
It's like Mindsliver, but worse.
Yeah.
She's gonna hop back as well.
Okay.
And she's got a throwing knife.
Yeah, she's got throwing knives, 3 throwing knives.
So she's
Oh.
gonna throw one of those.
Okay.
What is it? It's the same?
Use the same, but it just does the damage, d4 plus 4 instead.
Yeah. She
And you can
hits.
divine smelt with it. as
Oh,
well.
I will. 24 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Fine throwing knife.
And then a d4 and a d8.
2d8 because it's a fiend.
Bloody hell, Harry.
Does your person name like I'm on fire?
12. 16 points.
Wow.
With that,
Whoa.
you watch as she pulls out and her throwing knives are all engraved with all these like holy symbols of the sun and the moon, and she holds it up and it seems to shine with like a black silver edge. She throws it and it tears through this Bombardier, like it just shreds its flesh as if it's unmaking it. And you watch as this thing
Oh yes!
Oh.
destroyed.
Didn't expect us to kill all these things, did you?
Its explosives, however, do remain, at least for now.
Oh, the orb.
The orb and the smoke.
Yeah.
Can Rowan and Benedicta Predator arm clasp?
I'll allow it. If you spend a fate point now.
Great job.
There's still more of them. Griold! And she looks over and sees Sir Griold and she's like, we need to help him. The swarm, dead.
Yeah!
NPCs, some dead, some alive.
Mostly escaped.
The top of another round.
3 rounds
Turn
remain.
6.
I think.
1, 2,
Yes.
4.
3.
No,
Yeah,
you're on
3.
3
turn
rounds
6.
remaining.
So 6, 7, and then at the end of 8
Dawn of the
is when I
sixth
make
round.
my first check.
3 rounds remain.
So, Daisy, from her hiding spot, is just going to try and take out one of these foot soldiers next to Sigrield.
With sneak attack.
With sneak attack. Easily hits. I rolled like a 19. That's going to be crazy.
Rolled like a god.
It's fucking dead.
Yeah.
There's just no point. She does so much damage. You watch as this little blade like flies out.
Was that the one?
Do you want it to be the one? Or
No.
do you want?
Leave it to me.
Okay.
I don't know how I'm going to hit this thing.
And then she's going to 5, 10, 15, 20.
I want the guy that crit me
30.
3 times to escape.
And then
Oh,
she
I'll
will
do
dash
concentration.
to go in the house. And she's going to hide in the house for
I
now.
keep my silent image up.
Okay, great. So she uses her bonus action to cunning action dash, goes in the house, and is going to linger by the little outlet bit and then make a rush out of it later.
Cool.
All right. Gruff.
With Sigrield, do I need to get away from this guy before I shoot him, or can I just shoot him?
What guy?
The foot soldier that's behind my ass.
That's me.
Agreed.
Oh, Griel.
Sigrield.
Oh, as Sir Grield. He will get enough. If you move, if you disengage as an action, you can move.
No, do I need to move to hit him because I've got crossbow in?
No, you can attack him.
I can attack him just
Yeah, he's like a marks. Sir Grield is like a really good shot. He can shoot point blank.
19 plus 5 to hit.
Hits.
9, 10, 11, 12 points of piercing damage.
Sorry, Xanthias. Sir Grield takes him out. Just kind of like very John Wick-esque. He like flips the crossbow around and shoots up with his arm. Just takes him out.
Yes, die, you bastard!
And so he's got the rest of his movement and bonus action.
You still have 10 HP, don't
Yeah,
you?
I'm fine.
You still have 10 HP?
Yes,
Yes.
well, a tiny bit, yeah.
Okay.
I'm also miles away.
If I move 25 foot, can I be within 30 foot of Ophelia?
I'd say so.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, if he moves to here.
He would be standing
And is
here.
that my full 25 foot of movement?
So 10, 15, 20, 25, literally to there.
I'll use my last nightly inspiration on Ophelia. 7 temp HP.
7
Oh,
temp
nice.
HP.
Very
Thank
nice. Very nice.
Sister Ophelia, that's right above you. We need to press the attack now. He's the last thing in our way. One good push.
As you command.
Quite literally.
As a medium beast, can one be ridden?
No.
Okay.
Not as a medium creature. If you were large, maybe, but
Or
I'd
a
say
war
medium.
horse.
Yeah.
I was tempted to be a warhorse, but they don't.
Yeah.
There was also a riding lizard, but it was a CR1 quarter.
Can't be it, yeah.
Yeah.
If the
No,
opportunity
Oh,
arose...
1 quarter. Oh, so it's
Yeah,
quite
so
weak.
it's quite
yeah.
weak, yeah. I'm going to use
Riding, is what I was gonna say.
80 foot of movement. And
So
scurry,
let's catch
scurry.
this out because 5, 10, 15, 20. The wall is another 20 feet up, but you could go diagonally. So 5, 10, 15, 20. So you can get to there with 40 feet of movement.
That 15 feet away from the...
Am I able to get like around, like start climbing the tower, but be around, like it's between me and
You
Euros?
will have to move. He will get an attack opportunity because even if you come to here and then start going round, you'll be leaving his threatened area. He has a 10
Can I take a little bit more space to go down the wall and around?
No, because you have to imagine that this is
it
like
flat?
like a defensive area to
up
the.
the wall.
You can, but you're still going to be moving within
Within
his
his
range. Yeah,
range.
like you, I'm going to say no. Unfortunately, we will unfortunately take the hit. So I think you were there.
He's not currently aiming, is
So
he?
you got 40 feet of movement if you dash. Like, so is that 80 foot with dashing?
It's 40 foot normally.
So
and then
that's where you are
80
now.
foot Dashing.
Yeah,
do
so
it
if you
in
take an action, so you can either take an action now where you are, or you can action dash and go another 40 feet. I will say that this tower is 10, 20, 30. It's 30 feet to the top section here.
Okay,
Cool.
cool.
Good for a spider.
But then there are these defensive windows, so if you're outside, you have to get in the windows, basically, to get inside.
How... okay.
By the
A medium spider can do it, yeah.
Oh, right.
Oh, it's just that risk is whether or not he hits me because I'm crunchy as a little spider.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, unfortunately, he's gonna get an attack opportunity.
Yeah, okay.
Well, he's probably going to attack me anyway, right? Like on the next go or something like
Maybe.
that. So
Would the raven help? Because it's running. Would it give disadvantage?
It won't necessarily give him disadvantage. I was going to have him basically like focus his attacks on the Raven because he does have like smaller arms. Like he's been using this rifle. He also has an axe and a pistol that he's not been using.
yeah.
So now he's got something to fight now. But if he senses something trying to run past him, he's
Yeah.
probably going to make a strike at
cool. I'm stealthy. Can I make a stealthy run?
it. You have nothing to hide behind.
Just the wall. But you know spiders, you never see them until the last minute. You're like, huh. I am gonna risk it.
Okay.
Is there a fate dice I can try and use that, like, no?
Not to there's no generic use. I mean,
There's a giant
how
spider web.
would you do it?
There's a huge spider web that I can crawl up.
But there is. I think I'm going to have to veto the idea that there is somehow a giant spider's web already in place that hasn't been set on fire.
It's also painted yellow.
The smoke.
Like, by
from
all
the-
means.
The smoke from the fire in front of him is actually starting to get quite build up quite a lot, and so his eyes can't see. It's distracting. Hot. Raven.
Eyes.
You can only see from his belly.
He's trying to shoot Ophelia.
He is.
I will give
on.
him disadvantage if you spend a fate dice.
I would-
However, that will mean that this whole area is covered in smoke, which means that if Ophelia or the bird or anyone else tries to attack, they will also have disadvantage. So you'll basically be creating like a fog cloud from the smoke on him.
How y'all feeling about that?
How much HP does your spider have?
11.
Could roll a 1. I could roll a 1. Could roll a 2.
What's the AC?
13.
Up to you.
Of course.
That's going to be my bargain. That yes, you can. The smoke kind of catches a big gout of wind, blows it all into his face, but then this area becomes full of smoke. It's like a column of it around him.
Would that affect him on future turns, though, if he's like...
Unless he moves out of it. If he moves out of it, then it won't affect him.
Do you know what? I'm going to take the bargain.
All right. Okay. I get a fate point. You spend 1. And then you're going to scurry up. So you'd go 5, 10, 15, 20. So you'd basically be right on the cusp. You'd be like here, just outside.
Just outside the window.
Just outside the window. Not able to go through or attack it yet.
Next
but
turn.
But chattering it.
Next turn.
Don't put me up there. I'm going to fall off and die.
I'm going to put you on the thing over here. So
In the
to
face.
stick you on, yeah.
The bad
shit.
face.
Bad fate.
I could put you on this.
Yeah. All right. So does he have an attack of
Disadvantage.
opportunity?
He does. He will be at disadvantage.
Could still do. I believe. You got this.
Disadvantage. This is going to be with his brimstone axe.
At plus 16.
Disadvantage. With disadvantage, that would be a 13.
It's AC 13.
Does hit it. Does it do enough damage to harm a creature? You have fire resistance, right?
Yes.
right.
Fire, cold, lightning.
Okay, well, it does do an extra d4 of fire damage, so that will be halved. That is going to be 8 slashing and would be 4 fire, but it's half to 2, so it's 10. 10 damage. You've got 1 HP.
Twice.
It's enough, though.
You're still,
Stay alive.
still a
still going.
spider.
Still there.
And it's in
go.
smoke, so it can't really, like...
Gruff, that was your turn.
That's it.
All right. So Grield's gone.
Yep.
It's Neros, the Demon Commander's turn.
Yep.
He is in smoke.
He is in smoke. He's going to use his multi-attack. So, Ophelia, you're protected. He lowers the rifle. He can't get a shot. He's like, clever little thing. But it seems that I have better prey anyway. He twists, and half of his upper body is going to twist around to take a shot at Xanthias. He's going to aim at you as he can kind of see you on the balcony coming
the smoke?
towards him. The smoke is disadvantaged, but he can see you.
Right.
He probably will just turn, but then his like lower half and his belly face is actually going to turn and take a swipe at the he doesn't know. He's going to
raven?
use his pistol and he's going to aim it at the spider. His job is to protect that tower. So he's going to pull out the pistol and he's going to try. It will be at disadvantage because he is still in the smoke. His rifle doesn't, like, the smoke doesn't affect it, basically.
Oh, so he's locked onto me.
He's locked onto you.
I see.
And then his little tiny body in his chest turns around and is going to fire the pistol up at the spider. With disadvantage. 14.
On
The
you?
lowest. No, that's on you, Spider Boy.
Yeah, that hit me.
Yeah, I thought it might. That is going to be 6 points of damage.
Yep, okay.
So you revert back to Gruff. You no longer have a climbing speed. You were basically 25 feet up the tower. So you fall You land prone at the base, and make an acrobatics check for me. Let's see if you can lessen some of this damage, maybe.
Can I take a fate with that?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, absolutely you can.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a natural 1 mark.
Is it?
Take full damage. 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
That's okay.
So,
Still up?
did you take the extra from the spider form as well? Because you had 1 HP, right?
Yeah.
So it would have taken another 4 on you. How much did I say? I can't remember.
It was
6?
6, so 5.
So 5 on you, and then 8 bludgeoning as you fall.
13.
Oh, it soaks. It goes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it soaks through when you take damage. When your wild shape takes you to 0, you pop out and you take the rest of the damage on yourself.
Okay.
But yeah, unfortunately, just even blind by that smoke, still just able to find you. Clearly a better marksman than he was with the axe, and just takes you down. And then is locked onto you, Xanthius, with this rifle.
God damn.
So close, so close. That is his turn, Ophelia.
Yeah, Ophelia's gonna run up.
Oh shit, and we need to. I've just realised the time as well.
Yeah, Ophelia's gonna run up towards the bastion wall.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then I'm assuming.
Dash, a spider climb up the wall.
So yeah, you can basically get next to him with your dash.
Awesome. That's my action.
That was your action to dash, yeah.
So I haven't got a bonus action to attack, but I'm right up against him.
You're in his face,
I'm
yeah.
in his face, ready to attack him next turn.
Yep, absolutely.
Can the Raven do some damage against him?
It's your turn. You tell me what the Raven does.
Raven will make a distracting strike
Okay,
against
so
this
let's see
guy.
if you hit.
22 to hit.
22 hits. This bird is out for vengeance.
Yeah.
4 piercing damage. And
4?
the next attack against it has advantage.
4 piercing damage.
Okay.
And advantage on whatever the next attack against him is.
Okay.
Do we are already over time. Do we press on or do we stop it there and wrap this up?
I
following
mean,
week?
it's one dude. I feel like once he's gone, right, we're just going to go into the tower, and then we can just end it there, I guess.
Depends how long it takes. He's a big boy.
He's a big boy.
Might take a couple of
He
rounds
is a
to
big
finish him
boy.
off.
I'm also, it's I'm appreciative of poor Sam as well.
Do we finish this round, maybe? Because we've
finish
got
this-
Ophelia, and then we've got...
It'll be Xanthius,
I'm about to finish him off.
Xanthius, and then basically Rowan, and then that's the end of the round. So
Should we
we
just
could.
finish the round?
Sure, let's finish the round. Xanthius.
I want to spend a fate to remove that smoke because I can't shoot him. I get disadvantage.
Okay.
And I want to second level Scorching Ray, all 3 onto this guy. I
Okay.
imagine he's resistant to fire, but
You don't know. Like not all demons in that are like none of these other phosphorus demons have been. It seems like whatever their fire is different to magical flame.
Advantage.
And you do have advantage on the first one.
first one has advantage. Okay, watch this drive.
Why do you say these things?
You curse yourself.
14?
Against Neros demonic commander. Just
Just hits.
hits.
He's a big boy, I guess.
He's a big boy.
No arm.
And he's quick, but like his armor isn't really protecting him. It's like ornamental armor.
Second hit. 21.
Hits.
Third hit. 12.
Does not hit.
Okay, all right. Well,
Two,
it's
you got
4d6 of damage. 3 on the first hit.
Okay.
On 2d6. And 11 on the second one.
The flame thuds into the demonic commander's chest. You can see him reel as the smoke blows out of the way. The wind now having carried it further on as it dies down. He staggers for a moment. So that would have been how much damage in total? 14 points of damage. Plus, how much damage did you do?
I haven't hit him. Oh,
With the bird?
The bird did
4, right?
4, yes.
Does that shake him?
So he's currently taken 18 points of damage. You can see it's nearly throwing his aim off. as he's being attacked by all these things, he's finding it harder to kind of keep his concentration and aim on you, but it just barely remains for now.
Is he bloodied?
He's not. No.
Okay.
No. Anything else, Antheus, on your turn?
I don't think there's anywhere else I can go that will stop him from having line of sight on me, like forward. So I'll just go. I'll basically duck behind the wall that I'm next to, as long as wherever would give me full cover against it.
Yeah, sure.
And that is me. My health is far too low to start enlarging stuff. Enlarging?
Empowering.
Pretend I didn't say that.
In that case,
Engorging, that's what I meant.
Rowan.
Rowan,
You and Benedicta.
Rowan is going to go. Well, Benedict is going to dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10. Towards
15,
stairs.
20, 25, 30. Yeah, she can get to about here.
If that was the most efficient way, I can't tell.
Yes, fine, we'll figure it out.
Rowan's going to go. I don't know which space I'm on. Assume there.
Yeah, assume that.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can I see Gruff?
Can you see Gruff? Oh, he's behind him.
He's very on the floor, isn't he?
I'm gonna say, this is me being a bit of a pedantic asshole. This building is just because he's prone.
Oh, he's killed him. He's killed him.
Because he's prone,
Yeah.
the lip of that roof and where you are, because you're looking up, I'm gonna say you can't see him.
Can I see anyone up there?
You can see the demon and the bird.
Okay.
Because Ophelia is also kind of like this chimney and the roof, and you're down. Like if I'm doing a Warhammer line of sight,
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
it does make sense.
like no.
Fair enough. I'm going to use my action to move the boulder to create a wall in front of Xanthius.
Oh! He still hasn't discerned it.
No, hasn't
He
bothered.
hasn't bothered to do an action, so that's going to give you a bit of something. Something.
Something. Yeah,
That's your action.
Bonus action. How does Sagriod look? How does... So Benedict's okay.
You've got Benedicta's stats.
He's on about 20 health.
You got healed, right?
He's got 10 HP.
Oh, he's got 10 HP. That's right. You got quite bad, and then you.
I can't see Ophelia from here.
I say no, sorry, mate. Unfortunately, I'm going to be a right arsehole about it.
I'm going to...
No, I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not much more I can do.
Fair enough.
Not even vicious mockery.
What is the range?
I could.
Well, if you don't move the boulder, you can, because it's your action.
It's my action. Yeah, done. I'm done.
All right. With that, then, it would basically go down to a new round. Puts us on round 7.
Oh, God, so we have to get
But we are.
past him, up the tower, and deal with Morris in 2 turns. Oh, well, 2 minimum. That was the
2
thing,
minimum.
right?
At the end of the 8th turn, I will make a Tinker's Tool check, which
Yeah.
he's pretty good at, each round. The DC gets lower
Right.
every subsequent round he keeps doing it, right?
Okay.
So it represents that he's working on it,
Yeah.
and at the end of the 8th round, he's close enough that he might be able to get this thing fully functional. Like, it seems like he maybe had to rush installing it after you guys found him,
Yeah.
and so it isn't quite working right, and so the ritual isn't fully complete yet. But at the end of the 8th round is when I can start being like, is it ready?
Yeah.
And then we'll roll. As a note, he would have a plus, his proficiency bonus would be doubled. He has a +8 to these checks.
Wow, okay.
So
A tinkerer.
the DC's quite high, but like I said, it drops every subsequent round. So
Yeah.
potentially, if I roll like an 18, 19, 20, like on that turn, he could fix it then and there.
Wow.
And this is still after 2 full turns as well.
2
so
full turns.
Yeah.
It could change.
But I think we're gonna have to.
We have
Yeah.
to.
Gonna have to keep it there because it's already quite late. Thank you so much, everybody. That has been it for episode
What a fight.
26.
What a fight.
Boy,
Ooh, boy.
it's so much fun. This
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just one guy left, this damn sniper.
Yeah.
Beefy, though.
Yeah. Yeah, and you've done some great plays. You've kind of kept him busy, but he has kept you back, which has been his job.
Oh my god, those rolls!
And,
Holy shit!
Yeah, and he's not defenseless. When you get up close to him, he does have his axe. He has like a little pistol that he can use to fight people nearby and stuff. He just didn't need to up until this point.
Yeah.
Shit, son.
Oh.
Yeah. All right.
Finish it off next time.
All right, with that, but what a good time as well, because you've maxed out my side of the fate, but that will all be reset, ready for next episode.
Oh.
So, yeah, that'll all be
interesting.
good. Yeah.
Optimized.
Yeah. We're gamers.
Mashed it.
We're gamers.
Good stuff, gamers. We will see you for the next episode. Take care, everybody. We love you. Bye-bye.
Bye.